You want to give me some light there?
Uh,
Turn on a couple lights. Thank you. Yeah, that's better. And another one. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, I thought when you recorded your phone calls, you weren't worried about what it looked like and all that. You just want to get them on the camera, right?
Well,
that's what I thought we talked about it last time.
Yeah.
But it's up to you. I mean, I could do it right now if you want. So.
Well, I think it's very nice to have it look nice.
I'm just going through and do, you know.
Yeah, I think I'll go over here. There's a light. You look better over here. There's nothing wrong with having it look nice. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, that's a good picture. Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
So, okay. All right. Let's see.
Please enter your password, then press pound.
5511.
Okay. All right.
Voice messages. You have 5 saved voice messages. To listen to your messages, press 1.
Okay.
To send a message, press 2.
Yeah,
to change your
I'll play.
personal options, press 4. To disconnect, press star.
I'll play it, and then you tell me if you want to save it or whichever if you want.
Yep. This is my friend Gregory Washburn. That's Ed Whitney saying he's ready to fill out the application for the 2-hour show.
Oh, I thought he said his name was Michael. I thought he said Michael.
End of message.
Delete, please.
To erase this message, press 7. To send a reply message, press 8.
All right, so.
Message erased.
Okay.
Next message. Hi, Glendora, it's Sandy. I hope you had a nice time at the vegan Thanksgiving. And I'm looking forward to hearing all about the Red Robin song played. We had a lovely Thanksgiving, and it was very nice. And, yeah. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you, Sandy. We had Thanksgiving dinner with 40 vegans. Delete, honey.
To send a reply message, press 8. To save it, press 9. To hear more options.
Okay. All right.
Message erased. End of new messages.
Okay.
First saved voice message.
Hey, Glendora. James Dixon. Okay, get back to me.
James Dixon, Manhattan. Delete.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7. To send a reply message, press 8. To save it, press 9.
Did it run out of battery?
Well, it just disconnected. It seems like it just
I think it ran out of battery, hon.
Hey, Glendora. James Dixon. Okay, get back to me.
Delete.
Yeah, delete it.
Manhattan fan.
To erase this message, press 7. To send a
There it goes.
message erased. Next message. Hi, Glendora. It's Sue. It's 20 after 12. I just got up at 12 o'clock because I was really tired from my trip. So once I get, some breakfast and shower, I'll head to the store, and then I'll see you. But that's probably going to make it like 4:30 or something. Okay, so I got your list, and I'll see you later. Bye. End of message.
Delete.
To erase this message, press 7. To send a reply.
Okay.
Message erased. Next message. Hi, Glendora. It's Anita. I'm all set. Haven't gotten hold of anybody. We're just going to go over to the motel. So I'm on my way. So I'll be sitting out in the car. So be looking for me. I'm leaving the house now. I should be about 15 minutes. I should be over there. Okay. See you in a bit. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Delete.
Delete. All right. So.
End of message. To erase this message, press 7.
There. Okay.
Message erased. Next message. Hi, Glendora. It's Sue. It's 4:45. It's Saturday, and I'm at your door with your groceries.
Isn't she
Door
wonderful?
is locked, you're not answering, so I don't think you're home.
What a
So
sweet
I will
neighbor.
leave what's not frozen outside your door. Okay, bye-bye.
She's so good to do that. And her husband brought the groceries this morning just a
To
few
erase
minutes
this
ago.
message, press 7. To send a
Eight.
reply message, press 8. To save it, press 9. To hear more options, press 0.
Do I delete or save it or
Delete.
delete it? All right.
Message erased.
Okay.
Next message.
Hi, Glendora. This is Ed Whitney. I got that form in the mail today. So if you could give me a call, we can...
That's Ed Whitney, and I did call him, folks, and we did make out the application for the 2-hour show in Norwalk, and it's all ready. Thank you. Delete.
Delete her. Okay.
To
Now,
erase
I'll
this
put a
message,
joke
press
on there,
7.
dear.
To send a reply message, press 8. To save it, press 9.
Press
To hear
4.
more-
Personal
Just
options.
cut off again.
What, he hung up again?
Yeah, I think it loses its signal or something. It just breaks off just like that. So.
Okay, you want to get him back and press 4. You want to leave a joke, a message.
All right. So.
Indicator on or off, press 1. To change administrative options, press 2. To record greetings, press 3.
Press 3.
Change your notification settings, press 4.
Press
All right,
3.
All right, good.
To
Play.
exit,
Press 3.
To change your personal greeting, press 1.
Press
To
1.
create your extended absence greeting. To select a standard greeting with your telephone number, press 1. To select a standard greeting with your name, press 2. Personal greeting, press 3.
Press
To
3.
exit, press star.
All right, press 3.
Your greeting has been recorded as... Hey folks, you know you're getting old when everything
Press star.
hurts and it doesn't hurt. At the tone, record your greeting. At the end of your greeting, press pound.
Hi there, folks. It's Glendora. The teacher asked, who was the first woman doctor in America? And the girl said, Dolly Medicine. The teacher asked, who said, I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him? And the boy said, the Undertaker. And the business executive was always trying to impress people coming into his office. And as he's taking a group of people into his office to shut the door, he said over his shoulder to his secretary, while I'm in here, call my broker. And she said, yes, sir. Stock or pawn?
If you are satisfied with your greeting, press pound.
Okay.
If you would like to re-record your greeting, press star.
What's going on over here?
Oh, folks, I am so happy with this. How beautiful it looks. Look at it. Look at how pretty it is. Oh, it's so lovely.
All right. Okay.
That was a great idea you had to paint it, Gregory.
So, yeah, was it? Or
It wasn't my idea, it was yours.
good, but I'm glad to hear it. So.
Now we have about 6 minor additions. And then it will be complete. Look at it.
Okay.
What's this here, Gregory?
Oh, the Hewlett Packard box. And I wasn't.
Is that on your list?
Yeah, I put it in the list, but I wasn't comfortable painting it, and I don't know if you want me to paint it like paint it purple or not, because it goes to the computer.
Okay, put it behind the door for the time being.
So, all right, so yeah, I wasn't comfortable painting that. But, so, all right. So.
What day is it? November 28th, Tuesday. Floors look nice. And they feel nice to the feet, too. They're all rugs. And it's about noontime. Gregory, what do you have there, dear?
This is a letter from Wayne Collins from Pittsfield, Massachusetts. He sent you a card. It's a...
Can we see the kitty cats on the...
Yeah, it says, thanks for being you on the card.
They're so cute. Oh, they is so cute.
And
okay, thanks for being you.
It says, Dear Glendora, to a woman who has been a friend to more people than she can probably ever realize, I send my best wishes to you, who have dedicated your life to doing for others and trying to make the world a better place than you found it. And then it says Wayne C. He signed it.
Wayne
C.
Collins, Pittsfield, Massachusetts. Oh, Wayne, that's good. That's
Wayne.
He
just sent you a thank you. It's a thank you card.
Yeah.
There, so.
That bears reading several times. Several times. You caught the picture, Wayne.
So, yeah, there you go.
Thank you so much for intercepting. Thank you so much. And
so I get that there, but yeah, that's it right there. All right, so.
Thank you for what you've done for the SS Glendora.
All right. So we got that.
And for what you do for the nursing homes and what you do for the Christian Science Church. Amen. To God be the glory, great things He has done. The boss said to his secretary, you should have been here at 9 o'clock. She says, oh really? What happened? And another boss said to his secretary, do you understand the importance of punctuation? And she says, oh yes sir, I am always on time. And the boss said to his secretary, oh look, you just made 3 mistakes. She says, wonderful, now I'll type the second word. My secretary can do 30 words a minute. Wow. Is that typing? No, that's reading. Isn't it nice, folks? Jerry is replacing the tiles in the ceiling. About 3 years ago, Mike takes a shower without closing the curtain, and it goes all over the floor and down here. So we let that go. But about 3 weeks ago, the new tenants, something spilled, and it came through. How's it going, Jerry?
Good. So I think we got it here. You want me to stop it then, I guess? Or?
You think we've covered it? He's through talking about it?
Yeah, I think so, but I think I got what you wanted, I guess. So.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so.
Okay, cut out.
You know, he's reading a magazine or something?
Yeah, that's it. Oh.
Alright.
Okay, will you finalize that?
Alright, so. Okay.
Oh, well, wait just a second. No, don't finalize that. Put it in a sleeve. We might want to add some of our other discussions, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, do not finalize it.
Okay. Alright, so. But he seems like he doesn't, he doesn't realize that you're dropping him and taking me on. He doesn't.
Oh, yes, he does.
Does he realize that, or what?
Oh, definitely. He gave me his permission.
Yeah, right.
I said, is it all right then that I have somebody else take care of it?
So, all right, so, okay.
No, it couldn't be clearer.
All right, so So stop this one, and so I'll put the disc in the envelope here.
The archive? Are you talking about the archive or the die instructions?
The die instructions one, you want?
Okay, put it in a sleeve, please.
Put it in a sleeve and up on top.
And put it on top of the rack. And then put the archive back onto the Franklin box.
All right. So, and okay.
Now, you said you wanted to use that back with something on the screen, on the monitor screen. We're going to do Glendora Gregory Pass It On next.
Uh-huh. All right.
So where did you want us to sit? In front of the rack and in front of the monitor?
Yeah, do you want the slideshow going or something?
Yes, that's good.
Yeah, we could do that. So, all right. So do you want these other two archives and want them?
Yeah, they go in the same place in the archive file.
Right, so.
Thank you.
All right. So.
You can check that off the list, die instructions.
All right.
That's it. Until next week.
All right. Now, is this the archive? Is that archive? That's what we uploaded to YouTube yesterday, or that's up? Okay. All right. Okay. Which way we gotta go now? So. Okay. Then that's about it. I guess check it off from the list.
Now you're going to set up your thing, and I'll go get the. I'll go dress up. You live in Nassau, Jerry?
Yes.
You do?
Yep.
Nassau Village?
Right on the edge of Nassau and Averill Park.
Oh, on the Route 17?
Right off of Route 17.
Uh-huh.
Good deeds. Pass it on. Die instructions. Well, it's like die instructions, isn't it? I have to go over it again. Just keep beating it to death. We gotta start cooking at 3. Somehow. Backdrop. I think it's too dark. It's supposed to look the way it is. Alright. Not sure which way to go right now. I'm gonna do pass it on. So I have to get some type of a tie on. Yeah, I just heard, Matt Lauer just got fired from NBC.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was really like 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years on the Today Show. And, yeah, he just got fired like last night, this morning. He's done, so. And then they fired the guy from CBS a couple weeks ago, so. So just because these things come out and there's problems, and then they get rid of him, so.
Yeah.
That's amazing, but.
Well, you're all set.
Oh, we are?
Yep.
Oh, how nice.
Oh.
Don't they look lovely?
Yep.
Oh, that looks so much better, Jerry.
No more holes in the ceiling.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Glad I could help you.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
What'd you say?
I said glad I could help.
Oh yeah, thank you. Really
Yep.
appreciate it. I'll tell Julie how nice it looks.
Alright.
I'll ask her to give you a raise. How's that?
Thank you.
Bye, Jerry.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Same. Bring the camera over and get a close-up, would you, hon?
Alright, so. Guess I have to. Because it's rolling. Alright.
Nice, huh?
Yeah. Looks better than before, so. Oh, yeah. That's better, so. Well, the ceiling looks a lot better, so that's good. So, you want to hit pause now, or hit pause to start up the next feature?
My dear friends, how happy am I to be with you. Again and again and again. And never be without you. This is my friend, my caretaker, Gregory Charles Washburn.
Hello, is it?
Mr. Washburn, the most important thing that has come across our desk to share with you is this. And Gregory will delineate the very important information.
All right, this is the magazine Mercy for Animals. Mercy for Animals, and I'm gonna review some passages out of that. All right. Let's see. There's some news bites here about the industry. The retail giant Nestle plans to bring more delicious veggie food to the masses. Paul Grimwood, the Nestle USA CEO, says that up to half of consumers are looking for more plant-based foods. With Nestle's...
Say that again, please. More than what?
Says...
Who's looking for a
he
plant-based?
said that up to half of consumers are looking for more plant-based foods.
Listen to that, folks. That's tremendous growth. Up to half of consumers.
Yeah, and it's getting bigger and bigger with the Nestle's acquisition of a vegetarian meal company, Sweet Earth. Grimwood believes that Nestle will become a leader in this market. And then there's some reports about the data. Global data found the number of vegan Americans has increased by 600% since 2014.
Let me get that. Since 2014, which is 3 years ago, it's increased by 600%?
Yeah, 600% is it. And it says driven by millennials and Generation Z, which is the youth of today. 10% of Germans identify as a vegetarian, and the number of British vegans has increased over 360% in the past decade. All right, there's.
Now, how do they, what do they call that you just read? News bits?
Oh, Newswatch.
Newswatch. These are great things to hear.
Yeah, Newswatch of what's going on and who's doing what and what's happening with the companies.
Thank you, Nathan
And,
Runkle, Mercy for Animals.
And then there's a company that there's a Silicon Valley startup called Finless Foods that they're working to come up with the vegetarian non-animal food product, and that would be for the Oh, they're making a clean burger, a hamburger made with no meat, and
What is it called, Greg?
well, it's called the clean burger. They call it here, clean burger. Yeah, real hamburger made without animal slaughter.
Sure.
Then they're working on
Good
the clean meatball. It's soon followed, and the company has developed the first ever clean fish prototype, and the co-founders Mike Selden and Brian Weir was aim to bring a clean bluefin tuna to stores in 2019. This is a startup out in Silicon Valley.
What's the name of the company, Greg?
It's called Finless Foods. Finless Foods, they call it. And how they work at that the technology. I'm not sure really what they how they do that, but they put a lot of study into preparing alternate foods for people. And I know that fast food companies, they've been trying to do that for a long time. I know that McDonald's, they try to do that. And but anyways, here's the Mercy for Animals. There's a staff attorney here, Cody Carlson here, and he what he does is he goes and he investigates. He's like a undercover investigator. He goes and seeks out, and he has shot video footage of animal abuse, and it says that his video footage has reached millions. It says now as part of the MFA's legal team, he
Mercy for Animals.
yeah he champions legal protections for farmed animals, and helps defeat harmful legislation. And he speaks in here about, tell us about your daily life as an undercover investigator. He says he walks through the barns every morning, means routinely witnessing unfathomable animal abuse, enduring grueling working conditions, and coping with the constant stress of being undercover. I got through it by focusing on the animals and the need to get their stories out, he says. And he speaks in here about the bills coming up, and they ask him, what's the most dangerous bill MFA is fighting this year?
Mercy for Animals.
Mercy for Animals. This year we've already helped stop 18 bills that would have hurt farmed animals, and now we face the biggest challenge yet. Congress members Steve King and Jim Sensenbrenner have just sponsored bills aimed at overturning measures like California's and stripping states of their right to enforce cage-free and other animal protection laws. The bills are written so broadly they could also be used to nullify state laws covering everything from child labor to pesticides. And then here's over on the action report side.
Honey, David got to see it.
Well, yeah, I'll show you a picture. Here's a picture of Cody Carlson. I just told you about him. And he's the investigator for the Mercy for Animals. And there's a passage in here about meatless in Mexico. Mexico's state of Veracruz has announced a commitment to replacing 20% of meals in public schools across the state with plant-based foods.
Really?
Mercy for Animals staff in Mexico worked with Veracruz's Secretary of Education to inspire the groundbreaking change and provide a team of chefs, doctors, and nutritionists who will help with the transition. Once implemented, the program will spare about 18,750 animals per year.
Good news.
Here's the the article meatless in Mexico. They have an article there about that.
I think you're doing a great job of
Compassionate. Yeah, this is
summarizing these important announcements.
Yeah, this is the magazine of Mercy for Animals. It's called CL Compassionate Living is the name of the magazine. All right. And you want me to continue going on, I guess, or the?
I would say 2 more pages, okay?
All right. Here's a question and answer. It's an advice column. It says, ask Anya. Anya Todd. She's providing advice here. I'm going to read some of that right now.
How do you spell Anya?
Anya. Yeah, Anya. And let's see. And that's her website is anyatodd.com to learn more about Anya and living a compassionate, healthy lifestyle. But she speaks in here about the question here. It says, I'm pre-diabetic. Can a plant-based diet help me? And her answer is diabetes and pre-diabetes rates are increasing. In fact, 1 out of 3 adults in the U.S. has pre-diabetes, a condition in which blood sugar levels are elevated, putting the person at risk of developing diabetes. Diabetes impairs the body's processing of glucose, often resulting in a need for daily medication and an increased risk for cardiovascular disease. But researchers and at-risk people are finding hope in plant-based eating as a way to prevent the disease.
Did they say Adventist? What was that word? Last sentence you read. Repeat the last sentence.
The researchers and at-risk people are finding hope in plant-based eating as a way to prevent the disease. Maybe cardiovascular disease, I said.
Well, that's what Dr. Campbell, he had great success with treating those people. And he had tremendous success with getting rid of that diabetes with plant-based diet. And also prostate cancer. And also heart disease and high blood pressure. And also cancer.
Just changing your diet. They say, people say that you are what you eat, but some other people, they say that you are what you ate, and in the past tense, and just changing your diet. I mean, there's people that they use diabetic medication or insulin to take care of their problem, but just by changing their diet to a plant-based diet, they'll find that they lose immediately. They'll slim down and lose a lot of excess weight, and
that's right.
And it just promotes a better health. I mean, it lowers your blood pressure, goes down, and there's people that they just discontinued taking their medication because their blood sugar and their glucose went down to respectable levels by just changing their diet.
Yes, I found that being vegan brings you down to your natural weight. You don't ever have to worry about dieting. Just being vegan takes care of your weight.
And they speak in here about controlling your blood sugar, and it says fear not fruit, starchy veggies and beans. They are packed with the nutrients, and they can help in the regulation of your blood sugar and decrease the risks of other chronic conditions.
What were those? What were they? What were the names of them?
Oh, the food.
Beans.
It says fruit, starchy vegetables, and beans. And beans that are all packed with protein and nutrients.
Oh, are they ever?
And
there's more protein in nuts than in meat any day. And besides, meat protein is secondhand. Don't get your meat secondhand, your protein secondhand.
Oh, yes. And there's...
Well, that's good.
Yeah, then there's some recipes. There's recipes in here for some vegetarian meals.
Well, that's enough for today, isn't it?
And so, yeah, that's fine.
We resume. Now, we will take one page of that magazine, and when people ask us for money, all these animal organizations ask us for money, and we send them out a $5 money order anonymously, we will put a page or two in their envelope
Yeah, that's what we do.
until the entire magazine has been distributed.
Yeah, it's a good, seems like a good magazine. There's a lot of information in here.
Here's 2 new jokes, I think, or maybe 3, from George Dixon, from James Dixon. James Dixon, a friend of mine and a fan of a chat with Glendora for 10 years. He lives in Manhattan, in Harlem.
And he, the first one is the, it's a sign in a Vancouver shoe repair shop, and they have a play on words here. And the sign in the Vancouver shoe repair shop said that it says do you want to read it, or I'll read it?
Read it.
It says we will heal you.
We will heal you.
We will heal you. H-E-L. And then it says we will save your soul.
We will save your soul.
S-O-L-E. And then it says we will even die for you. It says D-Y-E, the dye, if you want your shoes dyed a different color. So they'll go to the extra length to please you as a customer there. that store. Then there's the other one here is a repair sign in a repair shop. It says we repair what your husband fixed.
Plumbers.
Fixed for you.
It's plumbers.
Yeah,
we will repair what your husband fixed.
Yeah, plumbers advertisement. We'll repair what your husband fixed. You know, albeit not that well, I would assume.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all on the
Oh,
sheet
those are
right
good.
there.
Thank you. Now, I would like to have you share with me the thought of this beautiful animal. How can anybody destroy such a beauty as that? This is a list of vegetarian or vegan meats, meat substitutes, veggie meats.
Yeah, vegetarian and vegan meat. There's up at the top of the list it says hot dogs, and then it shows says leanies, and then chicken breast, turkey slices. Let's see, what is that?
Turkey slices and turkey roasted.
Turkey smoked roll.
Yes, turkey smoked roasted roll.
And
by the way, I've got to put that to thaw right now.
oh, we do. Yeah, we do. Then it shows salami on here.
Salami.
And then ham and
Ham.
bologna.
That's our wham. It's delicious.
The wham is good.
Ham's a matter of flavor, you know.
But these are all alternatives for the meat. And then there's steaklets, and the Swiss steak here it shows on the bottom. Pork tender bits.
Yeah, that's the pork substitute. Tender bits.
And then there's tender rounds.
Tender rounds are meatballs.
Or meatballs here. So. And we're going to prepare a vegetarian meal for the Vegetarian Club tonight. So.
Immediately I will put that smoked turkey roll to thaw and get it ready to go into the oven. And then we're going to bake potatoes. Will you cut up the turnip?
Yes, yeah, I can do that, sure.
And will you cut up the squash? The squash is going to be sautéed. You leave the peeling on it. It's the squash that's shaped like a bell. You leave the peeling on it. You put it in the fry pan with a little bit of oil, salt and pepper, and saute it, and it is delicious. Warn the people, though, to not eat the skin. Eat the squash off of the skin. And then we're going to have peas and dressing, cranberry sauce,
Yeah, cranberry
and
sauce.
Pat and Richard Sahr this morning brought us 2 vegan pies that they made. They used almond milk and egg replacer. No animal products. When you sent the announcement to the advertiser Shopping News that prints the article on the Glendora Vegetarian Club, where did you stop yesterday?
Oh, I stopped on, let's see, yesterday was the date. I put the date on here. Let's see, let's see, we stopped right on this page here, right down in the paragraph right here.
Where did you stop? There?
Yeah, that's what I drew
Okay,
some
would
lines.
you read 2 of them there? Here, this, and this page. Would you please? They're stuck on each other. They're affectionate.
Yeah, that's just one page, I think. That's one page.
Okay, would you read the rest of that page and
Sure.
that page?
All right.
This is from Christian Vegetarian Society in Cleveland, Ohio.
All right. Let's see. It speaks about. They're speaking about animal agribusiness and what the powers that be of the agribusiness they don't want you to know. It says well, what animal agribusiness doesn't want you to know? Because compassionate people oppose cruelty to animals. The animal agribusiness industry has been doing its best to hide the truth from the public. Animal agribusinesses and their friends in many state legislatures have passed ag-gag laws. These laws make it a crime to photograph or otherwise expose how God's animals are routinely abused on factory farms. And then it states, well, they ask the question, well, what does the Bible say about meat? The Bible does not prohibit eating meat in all circumstances, but most Christians today have easy access to a wide variety of healthful plant foods. Indeed, the Bible depicts a plant-based diet as God's ideal. In Eden, all creatures lived peacefully, and God told humans to consume only plant foods.
Go to the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 29. It's very, very clear.
It states, well, they asked the question, does God care for animals? Genesis relates that after God created animals, God blessed them and called them good. In Genesis, God made animals as Adam's helpers and companions. The Bible repeatedly describes God's concern for animals and forbids cruelty. Jesus said, "Blessed are the merciful," yet no mercy is shown for nearly all farmed animals. Should not the golden rule treat others as you would like
Absolutely.
others to treat you?
Absolutely. Animals have rights, and they have a right to live the life that God gave them and not be exploited.
So, yeah. And it asks in here, it says, do laws protect farm animals? In the United States and many other countries, standard procedures on farms are all legal, regardless of the pain and suffering they cause. Practices such as bodily mutilations, which would warrant felony animal cruelty charges if done to a dog or cat, are perfectly legal when done to a pig or chicken at the slaughterhouse. Humane slaughter laws are weak and poorly enforced, and they exempt the slaughter of birds. Laws to improve conditions on farms would be desirable, and an even more effective way to prevent animal abuse is to reduce or eliminate the consumption of animal products.
Keep on sending out money to stop it. How can they make this darling, darling, darling baby pain and suffering? How can they do that to a sweetie? Look at this little baby. Just wants to live his life that he was given, just the way you do. And look at the terror in those sweet eyes. What are you going to do to me? Are you going to hurt me? Are you going to kill me? Are you going to eat me? What are you going to do to me? And this little baby, a teenager, how sweet. How could anything be more beautiful than that? A miracle is that body. Well, hello, little miracle too. This is .com cat. She is 14 years old. That means she's 91 years old. And she is vegan. She eats these meat analogs that we just read to you. And we've got to get you some vegan kibble. You've eaten 6 bags of vegan kibble in over 3 months.
Oh, yeah.
Philly Cam, will you please tell me what to do to get a chat with Glendora? We have a magnificent sponsor, a very erudite sponsor. He is a lecturer and an instructor at the University of Pennsylvania in the Department of Psychology, and he's a PhD from Harvard. And he sponsors a chat with Glendora. He lives on Arch Street, right downtown. So we have a sponsor. We've met that. And certainly we can meet your technical standards. So will you please cablecast a chat with Glendora in the city of brotherly love and teach people to eliminate self and just go forward and help others. Tell them about Lucent Magazine, please, how it is a very good report on the history of a chat with Glendora.
All right. Okay. Here's a copy of this is the alumni magazine for the American International College called Lucent. There's a copy of Lucent right there, and you'll notice there's a picture of Glendora on the cover of it there. They put her on the. She's a member of the alumni of the college, and they did a big article in here with the color pictures of Glendora, describing her career and what she's doing today. The host of America's longest running public access television show, and she gave an interview for the magazine that came out, and there's pictures of Glendora. There's a big colored layouts right there in the middle of it, and you went to school at AIC and graduated in 1950.
American International College.
The American International College. There's a big more pictures of Glendora there and pictures of her.
But
the hat collection.
It was written by Ellen Dooley, and she is a master writer. It was all of the work and the layout was done by Robert Cole, who was the vice president of marketing. So if you want the history of your chat with Glendora, a lot of it is in there.
Oh, it's a big article, so very big. So
5,000 words.
It's a big one right there. So
How can a lawyer write a paper 5,000 words and call it a brief?
Yeah, it's Lucent. It's called Lucent. That's it. From Springfield, isn't it Springfield?
Yeah, Springfield, Massachusetts.
Springfield, Massachusetts. All right. Here's the flyer for the Red Robin.
Red Robin.
The Red Robin. When I say Red Robin, you might be thinking of some other establishment, but this one is it's called the Red Robin Song Guest House here.
Song and what?
It just says Red Robin Song Guest House. Maybe that's the name.
Oh, guest house. It's a vegan bed and breakfast. And they say, come and enjoy a vegan breakfast and watch rescued animals at play. And these are farm animals, rescued farm animals.
Yeah, vegan breakfast there.
What else does it say, hon?
It's a vegan bed and breakfast. Yeah, located in the New York side of the Berkshires. Minutes from Jiminy Peak, Tanglewood, and other attractions. Let's see, and they have their Red Robin Song Guesthouse.com is their website. But they show pictures of goats here grazing, pictures of goats grazing.
It's 87 acres
And,
or 82 acres.
And yeah, I'm not sure how many acres, but yeah, 85 acres of private hiking trails. And it shows shows a picture of the table, and then there's like a vegetarian breakfast there that they made for people there. Yeah, it's a guest house, a bed and breakfast there. They're pretty popular nowadays. I've stayed at bed and breakfast myself, so.
It was a barn. Then a man took it over and converted it. He didn't finish. Then they took it over in 2008. Lisa and Jeff. And one of the fireplaces, folks, it's all stone, big stone, big stones. And it's wall to wall, and it's from floor to ceiling.
And Glendora went there had a vegetarian Thanksgiving dinner.
Vegan.
Vegan dinner
They're very
last
strict.
week.
No vegetarians allowed.
Nothing at all. Oh yeah, and they there was a big turnout of people there to
40.
To eat dinner, have dinner last week.
And each one brought a potluck. Oh, the food was spectacular.
Yeah, there's videos of that.
You can go.
To see
It's
the
every
videos.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Around 1 o'clock.
Yeah, West Lebanon, New York. It says.
You know where the Speedway is?
Yes.
It,
Yeah.
It's just east of the Speedway.
Oh, really?
Schoolhouse Road on the right. Okay, my dear Greg.
And yeah, these are the I'm going to read some of this is a list of the 10 Commandments, written in language so that younger children they could try to understand it.
And myself.
And that's it. The first one is number 1 is love God more than you love anything else. Number 2, don't make anything in your life more important than God. Number 3, always say God's name with love and respect. Honor the Lord by resting on the 7th day of the week. Love and respect your mom and your mother and father. Number 6, never hurt anyone. Number 7, always be faithful to your husband or wife. Number 8, don't take anything that isn't yours. Number 9, always tell the truth. And number 10, be happy with what you have. Don't wish for other people's things. That's number 10 there, and I'll show. Here's a list of the 10 Commandments in children's language. So you
Nothing can beat that. What's the first one?
The first one is love God more than you love anything else.
Love helping others more than you love anything else. What is the second one?
Don't make anything in your life more important than God.
Don't make anything in your life more important than helping others. Do you want it? You can have the last word.
Oh, me, the last word right now. Oh, I would say, well, this is the time of year. We're in the middle of November. November is winding up, and December's coming, and the holidays. This is the holiday time of year, and people are busy, going places and doing things. They're shopping and meeting their relatives and having dinner together. And I would just wish everybody good health and prosperity in the next couple weeks, and for this coming Christmas next month. And And I would say God bless you all, and wish you all a good day. And we'll see you in the next episode. All right. Okay.
So we eliminated rack A, and this is the only rack there is, and it's 7 DVDs.
This one's coming out.
8, I guess. 1 for the player and 7 to record.
Let's see now. We got 2.
So we're going to go down to the one that's second from the bottom because he will not shut off. You press his off button, he just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There you go. Let's get this out of here. Anyways.
These are Magnavoxes. And they have done stentorian labor since 2007 when the DVD came in.
Okay, all right.
Now, does that DVD work?
Yeah, I just put one in. It's loading right now.
Uh-huh.
I would think that it looks like it probably does.
We're going through all of these DVDs and classify them as to whether they work, where they don't work. And then Gregory is going to sell them all at the flea market. It's a stack of 9 of them. 9 DVD recorders.
All right, hit stop.
Stop works, play works.
Oh, there goes play. If it hit a couple times, it came on.
Fast forward work.
Yeah, it's playing okay, so yeah. But once they play, so yeah, it seems like it works pretty good.
Okay, hit rewind.
Drive up, stay, drive up.
Okay.
You drive up to.
Then we go back and also, all right. Yeah, it seems like the DVD's good in this. Yeah.
I am.
Well, that's good. It looks like a good machine.
Yeah, it seems like it does. Yeah, the button works. It's stop and eject. Alright, okay, that goes here. Yeah, that's good. It seems like it's good, so.
Looks good. Let's put it on the bed to give away or to sell. There are 8 DVD VHS combos over there. Gregory has checked each of the 8, and each one works. This is number 9. So on the floor there would be 10, 11, 12, 13, maybe 12.
So, yeah, that's it for the floor there. Okay.
This is the turnip after a week of not being discouraged, being very happy and encouraged. And we even have blossomings coming on this beauty over here. And you will go behind the garage. This is a dressing and it's an unusual flavor, and it's a very attractive flavor. So I think we're going to go with it. I wonder if we will need another one. Maybe so. Maybe we will. Potatoes, baked potatoes, turnip, butternut squash, 3 loaves of home-baked bread, 2 vegan pumpkin pies by Pat Richard.
Alright, so.
Oh my goodness. And he says, I want to live.
I can get
You
some.
got some green on it?
Buy, let me know when you want to go buy.
Yeah,
They're great. Good. We bought him potting soil.
We're at Glendora's Vegetarian Supper Club.
Those are,
Rutabaga.
no, she's looking at your machinery over there.
Oh,
So what are they?
yeah, explain it to her.
They're DVD players.
That's
That's
what
what she
I said.
records on, yeah,
Why so many?
because she makes many different recordings.
Because the program's on 68 TV stations. And they have to have copies.
Right. Each one gets its own copy.
Gotcha.
So she takes the master one and she puts it on different DVDs.
Guess what,
using those.
Joyce?
What?
The program's starting up in Newark.
Wow.
Really?
This week, yeah. That'll be number 68.
Congratulations.
How did that come about?
Well,
Do you hunt?
I was on in Bergen. Do you know where Bergen is?
Yeah.
Northern New Jersey. And then Cablevision
Sorry.
decided to join them together, Newark and Bergen. So I asked the young man if he could find anybody who would sponsor the program in Newark. And he did.
Right.
Yeah, that's something else.
Now, do you get paid for any of this? Nothing?
No, honey, I pay out.
You have to pay them to put you on?
No, that's against the law.
Oh,
The law says there must be, the public must have access to TV.
oh, okay.
But
But it
you have to pay a lot of money for material.
costs a lot of money for materials. and all.
Sure.
Yeah, and all that stuff.
Are separate. You like for what? Well, I can't help you.
How you doing, Bob?
She wants to know how you're doing. How are you doing? She
How
asked.
how you doing, Bob?
Who?
She wants to know how you're doing. How do you like the food?
Yeah, good. It's very good.
Pretty
It's
good.
God. I would mind, that's why I asked you how to find out about these guys. And where to find it, I don't usually see it where I go.
Could be done in 10 minutes.
Yes.
I don't know what
Do
to
you
They're
like
made
to
out
make,
of tofu too, tofu.
I'm at dinner.
what about it, honey?
Oh,
Oh, this is like, I think it's soy. The turkey's like
No,
soy.
no, this is grain.
Or grain, is it?
Maybe they'll do it. Alright?
I think tofurkey is tofu, isn't it?
Alright, talk to you later.
Yeah, tofurkey is, but yeah.
Red. What do you think of the turnip, Greg?
oh,
I think
this
now that I see it and I put it in my mouth, it seems pretty good. It seems like we couldn't boil it more than we did.
Turnips are always chewy. They're always like that. They don't get
Chewy,
soft.
yeah, they don't get too soft.
You never do?
But if you put it in a microwave, it just gets kind of rubbery and hard or something.
Doug, how are you doing?
Doing all right. I just having a little bit more snack here.
These are Maine potatoes, honey. They're the best.
Where'd you get them?
Yeah, they're good.
Price Chopper.
Fresh chopper.
Yes, this is pretty good. No, I didn't have that much food on it. Oh, there's my plate.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know whose this is.
I think that's an extra one.
Yeah, there's an
There you
extra
go.
one there. But
Excuse me,
Yes, I was
Annie.
very,
Can you get by?
I was very impressed with the
some dressing.
red rum.
Yes.
Very impressed by it.
Joe, what'd you do for Thanksgiving?
I went to one of the churches in Rensselaer, plus to my friend's house in Castleton,
Ah.
and so it was like a double, meal. So it was
Well,
great.
next year, Doug, I think
Michael
you ought to
called
go
me
here.
today to see how I was making out.
Yep.
Because he
You
got the
said they had it
message
third.
that I had the trouble.
This is the third year, I think. Yep.
Who, Red Robin?
Yep. This is my second.
Joyce, you couldn't go, honey? You were in
No, I was in Boston.
What did you
My
guys do for
Linda called
Thanksgiving?
me
How
again.
is your dear sister, honey?
She's doing all right.
Got them all shook
you
up, I
know?
guess.
I don't know, I might have
I
told
got them all shook
She
up.
has pancreatic cancer,
Yeah.
but she's 91 and she's
Paul called me.
dealing with it.
91. Wow.
I remember her at
She
Robert
said, what
Hill.
happened here?
What?
I remember her at Robert Hill.
Right.
Yeah, that's bad cancer there.
You know you're getting old when everything aches, and if it doesn't ache, that's because it isn't working.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see if anybody else.
And the boss said to the secretary, do you know the importance of punctuation? And she says, yes, I'm always on time.
You know, Glenn, I'm only getting your your jokes on Facebook once in a while now.
There's a lot more here if you want it.
You do them every day, don't you?
You don't want to
Yeah, I don't get them every day.
We see them played back, honey. Why don't you get them?
Well,
I don't
have a
know.
little bit of everything.
Yeah, she
I know
tries
that's
to.
one among your favorites.
Tries to put them up every day or every other day. She does them one or two a day, and then she goes and posts them.
make room.
And they,
Why is that, dear?
sometimes they go up and sometimes they don't. And then
Why do you think she's not getting them?
I get her
Got squash in the
computer
icebox.
phone. I get her phone. And I go find it. And I try to share it and try to push it, but put it up on Twitter or Facebook. And she's, I'm not a. I avoid Facebook like the plague. I can
That's
care
why
less
I
about
made
it.
things
But she's got two separate Facebooks, and I have to learn how to use it to
You have
help her out.
two
So.
You have a chat with Glendora and just Glendora, right?
No.
What do you have?
Remember Facebook Yellow and Facebook Top Hat?
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
those?
yeah, yep.
And
Yeah.
yeah, she's got that. And we check them out, and I can, there's some glitches or something. I can, we get through it somehow, and I try to.
Well, I don't think it's because they're not going. I think it's because I'm not receiving them. I mean, you don't receive something from everyone every day.
And she had in her phone, I think it was her, what was her Gmail or Facebook? I
Or
forgot.
could you go to Facebook
But
Top Hat and get them?
her,
Facebook Public?
Yes.
Glendora Public
Right.
figure?
yeah,
I guess what I'm saying is normally they come into my time stream and they're not anymore.
yeah.
So
her phone,
Glendora, the
storage on her
tapes
phone
that
is
you
filled up.
send out, are they current
filled
or
up,
stuff you
all of
used to
her,
do?
Her Facebook, the email,
You do?
they didn't load up.
No, what you
They show
send
empty.
out, what
It
it's
wouldn't,
on
wouldn't load
those.
up because
Which one you
the
talking
whole
about, the
storage
big
was all filled
half-hour
up.
show or the little
I had to go
30-second
in and
show? The little
And I moved
30-second
half
things from the
hour
phone
show.
to the SD
Oh,
card.
they're
Put
current.
it
Like,
in that.
what do
Once
you
I did
do?
that, then all the other stuff loaded
Well,
back
like
on
the
it. It was all backed up.
bread and breakfast?
But email isn't
Do you
stored on your
talk
phone.
about that?
No,
Boy, sure.
Right.
not that.
Oh, you take, I
But
know.
she uses her phone.
Yeah.
So,
she
but I
records on her
can't
phone,
watch
and,
it up here on
And then she'll just
TV.
go like,
Right.
Twitter,
Yeah, Channel
YouTube,
18.
and
Right.
Facebook, and she
Channel
does that.
18.
And
Monday nights at
sometimes she
9:30.
hits the right button, sometimes she doesn't.
Is that
It's-
cable?
Rochelle, you can
I
see it.
don't get cable.
Yeah, you'd have to have cable in New Rochelle.
You can watch
I
on
have
YouTube.
cable in New Rochelle.
Yeah, everything should be on.
Jean, did you know that Madeline is a postmistress?
No,
Yeah, she has a post office.
right.
Do you know
Big
where,
time.
you know
It's only
where,
part-time.
you know where Brainerd is? Jean,
No,
you know where Brainerd is?
No.
Just east of here, the next town over?
Oh.
If you go up 20, it's the next town up.
Oh.
If you blink, you miss it.
So how would I,
Literally.
Well, then.
Glendora, how would I find what channel it's on in New Rochelle? I do get cable down there.
I think in New Rochelle it's channel 78, honey. It's Cablevision. Okay?
No, I don't have Cablevision. I have another company.
Oh, you have Fios?
No, it's called Optimum.
Oh, that's Cablevision.
Oh,
That's her new name.
well, 78 is like local activity.
That's it.
Oh, I never knew that. Oh, wow. 9:30 Monday night?
No, not in New Rochelle.
Oh.
I'd have to call up
Ready
and
to come
find
on
out.
over?
I don't know
Is
what
that
kind
pie
of
done? Do
New
we think
Rochelle.
it's still
Like,
there?
New
It's still
Rochelle
on.
Kind of
gets
pie
I'm
is
not
it?
sure, but It's
Do you
a,
know that New Rochelle
well, she
gets
bought-
your
she
tapes?
bought
Oh,
two
I know
vegan
that,
pumpkin
yeah.
pies.
You
and
let me
sitting
know.
covered
She's
up
got
over
two more
there.
up on top.
But then she
Oh,
left
yeah?
them there, and then she took one out of the freezer and threw it in the oven. So,
Oh,
Oh, all
so
right.
now there's like a Mrs. Sarah Lee's in the oven.
Oh.
All right. Just didn't want
And
that.
I'm not sure which
Still
one
on
to
at
go for
350.
really, but
All right.
but it was in the
How's the
freezer
economy
and
down there?
oh, so that'll take a while.
Okay, I
it might take a
guess.
little while, but the ovens, I think we shut the oven off, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we can shut that
Nothing
off.
shutting down.
Do you think it's done?
No.
What
But
have
we
they
got
done
those
down
two pies
around
sitting there covered
That's
up.
the
on
pie.
Main Street where
Crust doesn't
CBS
good,
was?
looking on the outer edge.
Oh, they're trying to upgrade it.
Uh-huh.
for
But if we shut the heat off, I don't maybe.
Yeah, she's
Well,
got
wait,
Why
wait.
shut it off? You're cooking
What?
us off.
two,
Very
the
good.
two covered up ones are
What's
vegan
the
and
mean?
A lot
vegetarian
of
pies.
Mexican stores.
But I can hear it
Really?
cooking away now. So I wonder what it is.
If it ain't, if
But it
it's
just-
not
it just-
cooked, you gotta leave the oven on.
What kind
Yeah, it just has to be, has to thaw out and cook, that's about it.
Yeah, you know, where the Christian church used to be, Christian Science Church used to be.
That's the Count no, that's,
How's your sister
You're
doing?
drinking,
What's her name? What's her
And
name?
that.
Annette.
Locust
Pretty
Avenue.
good.
Locust, yeah.
Oh, that's where you lived, in one of the apartments?
Yeah, I lived at the corner of Locust and Ewing. No, it was sort of a house,
Oh, yeah?
but it was made into apartments.
Oh, okay.
Good, oh, this is very good.
On the corner,
It is.
Ewing,
Union
White
and
picket
Lo-
fence.
I know
This is
where
not
you-
vegan, but I'm cheating.
you know, the white picket.
Why did you live
Yeah, it's
there?
good. It's green.
Egg whites in it. though.
Oh, the egg white.
Why did I live there?
Yeah, why
Is
did
all
you
the,
pick New
salts,
Rochelle?
oh, there it is.
There is salt here
Oh,
somewhere.
no, not salt.
Oh.
We really
Alright.
didn't pick New Rochelle, we just took
Right,
the
you
apartment,
heard
everybody to be in
everything.
the
Oh,
Doug,
okay.
I had to have an
Gus was
MRI
there.
done today. Have you ever had an
When you
MRI?
saw me.
Yeah, I
What did
had
it do?
one of
What the heck happened?
Lots
The
of
banging
nails.
noises, very
Yeah.
scary.
those. You sang that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for half an hour.
yeah.
So how did you do your tapes down there, the same way?
Yeah. Yeah, except then, in those days,
She take some room for your pie.
Joyce, we didn't have DVD, we had VHS.
Right.
8-track tapes? What's VHS? Aren't they 8 tracks?
VHS is so square.
Yeah, just a videotape.
Very
so.
common.
VCRs, they call it. You need a VCR to play the
Yeah.
VHS.
Okay.
No, it's a DVD.
A disc.
Yeah, just
Is your
moved,
camera going, honey?
Yeah, it's going. Yeah, it's right over there. It's going. I took today. I took a bunch of Glendora's old machines out and
Yeah, tell them about that.
Yeah.
cleaned out like there's like 8 or 9 of her other
Nice.
machines.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're a little sparse over there.
So we
Yeah, you
checked
took
them. We checked
9.
them out, and she just wanted. I guess she doesn't need them, and so we're just
Oh.
retiring them. I guess.
Where are you putting them in the museum?
So he'll try to
Well,
sell
I'm
them
gonna
at
try
the
to like
flea
sell them,
market.
and
Oh,
get
So
some,
we talked about
well, that's a
those
good idea.
boxes.
Yeah, she had twice as many.
Yeah, 918, I think. I don't know.
And why are you not using them? They don't work?
Well, now, I only do 6 dubs at a time
I see.
because it makes the program better quality,
Mhm.
and then I send out the best programs to everybody
Right.
instead of just sending. It's so complicated.
I understand.
Jean, how are you doing over there?
So does she
Good.
take her tape
And where
put
is
it
my
on
Doug
a-
boy?
I'm right here.
VCR?
I'm gonna sit back down
or
till
is
it's
it-
time
Doug,
for-
give me
yeah.
some of
Oh,
your drink, will you?
DVD, like
Give me
this,
some of
you
your
know.
drink.
All right,
Well, yeah, we just take
Yeah,
it.
but well, you
Yeah.
don't
Take it for the
I'll get
camera.
through here
and
first.
then-
getting up and
Give her
down.
some of that.
Yeah, you plug the camera into the deck and then put a blank DVD in it and just put it on a DVD and then just kind of go from there. And
It's called burning a DVD.
then just
She burns them.
then we just make multiple copies and she can make a lot of copies here. So.
Got a little bit.
It's confusing when you first start doing it. I could never do it on my own, still. And I did many with you, but I could never do it on my own. Never.
Well, I used to go over to Glendora's, the older, I think Happy House 1 over there. This is Happy House 3.
Oh, I didn't know you knew her then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2006.
used to go over there and
we
she,
met.
and she would have like you walk in the door, there would be a stack of VHS tapes, taller than me. There'd be 6 feet tall of tapes.
That's right, they
She
go
kept
from the
buying
floor to
tapes.
the ceiling.
That's
Save
why
room for dessert?
she'd
Yeah,
keep on if she
that's what I'm gonna
she
wait
didn't
for.
get her return
But
back.
she's got one pie there in the oven
Someone
yet.
shows
It's
out.
not quite done.
And And eventually they sent them back, so.
I wonder how much money you spent on it over the
It's
years,
a lot of
Bonnie.
stuff, but
Oh, I think I can tell you.
it's a full-time job.
I like sweet endings, no matter what.
60,000?
Oh no, way more
More than
than
that.
I can tell you since 2007, it's been 250,000.
Wow.
You live in Nassau too?
Wow.
No, no, I live down in Columbia County. Schotic Landing, it's called.
He lives in
It's town of
you live in
Stuyvesant.
Stuyvesant, don't you, dear?
It's a town of. Yeah, not in the hamlet.
Are you near the falls?
No, that's Stuyvesant Falls. That's the community. We're up in the northern end.
Oh, wow.
So Stuyvesant is,
There's Stuyvesant, there's Stuyvesant Falls, and then there's a town of. The whole township.
I don't know where the falls are.
Have some more bread?
I'm full.
Boy,
I'm gonna be lucky if I
we
can.
gotta
finish
save
this.
room for that pie that you
Have
got
some
in
more
there.
bread, Joe?
Delicious. What make is it? You don't know?
That one was just called bread dough. And it came from Pat Sahr. The best one of all,
Yes, Mark, up here.
no, thank you.
Price
Catching me.
chopper.
Since I've never been able to say Price Chopper, I've always said Pat Sahr. I never can say Price. But the best one of all, everybody, is Rhodes, and that's
Oh,
at
yeah.
Walmart.
I get
It's an
coupons
orange.
for
It's
that.
an orange wrapper.
Yeah, they got a big bag, and there's like 5 frozen loaves in it.
Really?
Wow.
And when you get it out of the freezer, it's like they're like bricks.
Mm.
And you come home and you put it in your freezer, and then I guess she takes them out, and then you lay them out in a tray, and I guess you don't put them, bake them frozen, but you let them thaw out a little bit.
Oh, a long time.
Yeah.
3-4
It
hours.
takes a while to thaw
2 or
out, and
3
then
hours.
she puts them in and bakes them. They just go boom, like this.
But they bake in 25 minutes.
And it's fresh.
Won't you have some
bread.
more?
It's nice.
Yeah, when Maddie's done,
No, get up, get up.
I don't wait. This is dangerous.
Is .com on the
Did you hit
couch?
your head?
Is .com on the bed, dear?
I think is the cat's in the
Maddie?
bed.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cat's
Is .com on the couch?
Yeah.
Yep.
So Greg, how
Did
did
you
you
put
know
some
about Glendora? You used to
She's all curled
watch
up.
her.
Yeah, I started back from Poughkeepsie, and I would watch I would watch all kinds of obscure cable programs back at home, whatever you could find, and then
Here was Glenn, right in the middle of it all.
I was just surfing around, and then and most of them I don't pay much attention to them, but I flipped around and I saw Glendora's program, and I saw the on the screen it was like a camcorder shot of your car, I guess, and she had her phone number on the screen and said to get a free happy book, call this number, and so I wrote the number down and I called up and I left a
Let's
message.
take a look at this.
So she called me back and all that and invited me to come up and
Oh, wow.
come up to visit her. And then the first time I came up, I couldn't find her. I missed her, but
Where's she?
Believe it or not, it's almost here
she's on
already.
Kinder
Yeah.
over there.
Comes faster every year.
Yeah.
But I thought, just watching this show, I mean, I really didn't know what to think of it. But I thought she had lived down in like White Plains or something like that. But she was up in a kinder.
Well, I
up in,
did.
What's the
She
free
moved around,
happy
so.
book? Is that what they say?
Yeah.
What is
That's
it?
Glendora Happy Book.
Have you
It's
seen
the,
it?
Have I seen it?
yeah, there's like you can go on her Facebook page.
Gee, I
There's
don't
a way
know.
of
I don't think I have.
there's a way of downloading it on her
Oh, really?
Facebook pages. And all
Alright.
that. Yeah, it's on her Gmail or email
Didn't
or
know
something
that.
like that. But it's on.
I didn't need no stinking book. I was around her
uh,
personality.
yeah, you get the big picture. There's like.
I get the real deal.
So the
Bob, how are you doing? How is Bob doing, Jeannie?
I know.
All right.
Doing pretty good.
Boy.
Now, how about a piece of pumpkin
Oh
pie?
my goodness.
Yeah, if that's done, I don't, do you think that's
That
done?
one, do you want?
Aren't there two done already on top of the stove? There's some done already.
Yeah.
The one in the oven is
Get
still
up and
cooking.
down, try to
I'm
get
gonna
up
in a
and
minute.
go up.
That's all right.
In a minute.
Jean and Bob a piece.
Absolutely.
Pat Nichols made those for us.
Yes, I know.
Oh.
Lovely girl.
Pat, you do? You said these are done? Yeah.
Yeah, those are done. Those are vegan also.
Oh, all right.
Pat Nichols made them.
All right.
Who's
So I just want to open
You know
them up.
Pat Nichols.
All right. So they are.
What's her other name, Glenn? Pat Nichols.
The library,
Pat Sahr. Pat
Pat
Sahr.
Sahr.
Oh, that's
All right.
She made a
Just
mistake
open one.
here.
Okay.
Keep the other one covered.
Mhm.
We can open this one.
Alrighty.
How's the taste?
What kind of tool we
It's
have
good.
for
This is
pie?
really good, yeah. I'm filling up here, so.
We worked all day on that, didn't we?
Yeah, that's why I want to like
Are they
savor
both the same?
every bite. So.
They're both pumpkin, yes.
Save that one.
Bob, what are you
Yeah,
going
that's
to do
fine.
tomorrow?
We can cook it one at a
Gene,
time.
ask him what he's going to do
Slice it.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
She wants to know what you're gonna do tomorrow.
Get the first one out and then be free.
She wants to know what you wanna do tomorrow. What you're gonna do.
Tomorrow, Thursday?
Tomorrow's what Thursday.
Well, actually, pie.
You know what, on Thursday is when they come out with the weekend
What?
news.
Make the pie.
And I want me to pay for the preview.
Water, flour.
So I was gonna wait this week after the holiday, I was
Got a
gonna
dish
wait to
dog?
see
I'll put
what
it right
else
up.
was going on. I'm not sure what I would do, but I love it, like.
That isn't gonna work.
Does he read
I'm
the
always looking for
advertisement?
something to make your life a little richer. So I'll find out a good idea tomorrow when I check that.
So
I'll check 'em
why'd
all.
you move from New Rochelle to here?
That's the first.
Well,
I don't think they're ready for pie yet, Glennie. They're still
The other
eating.
one is still in.
yeah, just Gene and Bob.
How about, they're not ready yet.
They're not ready?
No, they're still eating.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Do you want a piece, Glennie?
That one is still in there. It doesn't look done.
Doing good.
No. Yeah, just about. I also lived up at New
What's the
Rochelle,
idea?
opposite the women's golf course.
That looks really good.
You ready?
Waikagill.
That's
Yeah,
where I
She's
live,
gonna, oh,
Is
It's
it?
almost like you get up to.
in that neighborhood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're gonna get yours.
And I went to church there. at the
I have
Methodist
mine
church.
already.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I know.
Uh-huh.
And there's one up there, that's Glendora, you know, like a
And I
floating
lived there
top
for a
with the
while.
good ship power.
So did you
I don't know, I
live
wrote
there
it.
in a
You
house
just-
or
Yeah,
an
in
apartment?
a house.
must be, I bet it
That's
is.
expensive
Okay,
up
babe.
there.
Yes,
Yeah.
Because it fell,
It's all right,
fell
I can
apart a
make it.
little, but.
Thank you,
I
Lord.
don't know, is that Glendora up there?
Where, I don't know if it is or
Glennie,
not.
is that you in that hand drawing up there?
No, that's my sister, honey.
Oh.
Is it?
That's
She
her?
looks-
Her
she looks
sister.
so
Nice there.
What's her name?
doesn't she?
Elaine.
She living?
Eileen.
No, honey.
Oh.
No, many years ago, maybe 20 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, she was like 14 years older than I was.
Oh.
This is very sweet.
It really is, isn't it tasty?
Yeah, I took most of these pictures already.
So,
How old is the
why
one
did
with the
you
lollipop chip up there? That's that Glendora. How old is that one?
landlord situation.
Oh, that's like from
That-
from 55 to
But
62.
you didn't want to
She
stay
did a show.
down
She
there,
did
you wanted to be
She
up.
did
Well,
a
honey,
children's show at RGB,
time,
WRGB.
Yeah.
bedroom
Did a show up in, I think it was Schenectady or
What
something
year?
there, I think.
Just a minute.
And she did, had a show for like 6-7 years, called
That's
SS
a lot.
Glendora. And then all the kids would get home from school and they would watch
Nothing
watch
was
them
in
get
New
home from
Rochelle
school.
for less.
And it was like a live television.
Well, we
back
looked
then.
and looked and looked, nothing that
And we
you
don't
really
nowadays.
ever
We don't have a. It was all live TV that she
So
did
I
everything.
went to a,
So we don't have any tapes or records much of the show because it was back in
people who put it,
62.
go to the computer
And it
and
just
listen.
went on TV and then that was
And
it.
you
But
buy
there's
the
no
list for
there's no VCRs back then, so you couldn't tape
And the
record it.
first one on the list was in,
But it's a shame, but she was she was a
Stories behind any
what's the
picture.
town?
yeah she was a
down
host
there
of
where
host of her children's
Can
show.
Oh,
And,
shut.
and then
Yeah,
there's
Near Hopewell
yeah her
Junction.
her
It was
Facebook
big.
page has a lot of pictures of her and all that and like
And,
there's pictures of
And my goodness,
yeah some
this
pictures
was
of
a
pictures of her husband
wraparound
here and pictures
porch,
that she worked with
way up
Bob.
on an acclivity,
She worked with
looking
Bob
down
Hope
at
back in
Sylvan.
the
It was
50s.
Sylvan
Sylvan
Lake.
Lake.
Sylvan Lake.
Yeah, there's pictures up here on the wall there and all. She
It's
a beautiful
$1,000,
Oldest
and
picture
it
of
includes
her.
cable TV and electric and everything else.
I'll go through
So I
that.
learned a lesson then. You
yeah,
go north.
Now, the one over on the wall on the left, the second row.
yeah,
That's $1,000
it's like,
a lot of money.
yeah, that's I'm not sure what
So
channel,
then
but
from
yeah, that's
there
when she
you
had her.
went to
It was like a
Kinderhook
live
and
TV
then
show
here?
she did on.
What, Durham?
After
and,
that, you went to
but then she would
Kinderhook?
used to-
That was
tell-
Beekman.
She used to,
And-
I guess Bob Hope had a radio
And this
show.
was a lovely
And
place.
she
and
would
we
tell
had a
she would
year's
tell
lease.
jokes to the studio
But he
audience
wanted
there
to
to,
sell it.
charge them
And
up and all
by
that. I guess.
by
and
then,
all that.
Joyce, I knew.
But she
as
used
soon
to
as I
work
just
at
told you,
she
you
used to
moved
work
north.
at NBC
And
Right, she went.
So
I guess
we
she
had got
graduated
the
from
rent
college, and she went out to
down
Hollywood.
to
She got a job
1,000,
at NBC out in
when it was
Hollywood.
1,200 in
This
the
is like in,
hotel.
50, 52, or 53.
And, oh, we lived in Mount Vernon.
Before my time.
Wow, you did a lot.
And, but she used to make
Well, it was bad landlords,
copies.
what it
And used to make
And
copies
then,
of scripts, and they would
we found
copy
this
scripts
place in
for
Chad
the studio at NBC
that was
there.
400.
Out in Hollywood, which I can't imagine
It's a
doing that.
trailer.
That's what she did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has
I see
to
that.
drive that.
But she worked with she got to meet
No,
like Red
there's a little house
Skelton.
where the landlord lived,
Yeah,
right?
Red Skelton
And then
and
the
Bob
trailer was
Hope
on the
and
same
like
property.
all
You know where it
the
is.
big comedians back
You know when
there.
you're coming
It was like
into
Jack
Chatham,
Benny, and she met like
on
On Route 66.
on
Jack
66,
Benny,
right.
and then
From here.
what's his name?
Well,
You know where the deli
Robert
is?
Young. She met Robert
You know
Young.
you know where Town Hall is?
Yeah.
Right around there. You know where the Blue Spoon is? What is it, the Blue
Yeah,
Plate?
it's back.
yeah, Blue Plate.
Yeah, she's,
If
I
you're
think she's
going
80,
down
she's
out of
89.
Chatham, the
I think
Blue
she's
Plate's on
89.
your
She'll
left.
be, I think she'll be 90.
And you go down that
90 in
hill
about
in
6
that little
months.
sharp
She'll
corner.
turn 90.
Right on that sharp corner is where that trailer
That's
is.
good enough.
And I know, because I
Yeah,
took
what
Lenny to see it once, and coming out of there was scary.
I think she had like she's got a sister and maybe
So it's still
one or two
there.
brothers. I'm not
Oh, yeah.
quite sure.
Glenn, I thought you meant
Yeah, I'm
that
not quite
white
sure about her
thing
family.
over there. You meant the one you put in the pot. I see
Everybody's
it.
still up because of
But they're
I'm looking at that white
she grew up in
board
Maine. She's
saying,
up
what
from
the hell? I
Maine,
don't
up
see
in
any green
Maine.
on that.
Yeah,
And,
what is
I think she
She's
still
talking
has.
about the one she planted
She
in
still
that
has
plant.
like an
Yeah.
uncle and
That's a turnip.
some loose relatives up
This
there.
pie
Yeah.
is delicious.
It is
It's up in
delicious.
up in
Yeah.
Maine.
Oh, I can't eat another bite. I'm
I
stuffed.
don't know about that.
Yes, it's
but-
very
I'll take
good.
some home with me.
Very good. Yes, she's got the second bite.
Oh my
Very
God,
good.
it's
Either way, you're
delicious.
gonna take it home with you.
It's delicious.
How about that guy?
It is good. It's unusual. The only thing I would say, it's very sweet. Yeah. Like, I think that they compensated for like milk and
Oh, it's a little
eggs
full.
with
That's real
sweetness,
good.
and I don't think it needs that much, but.
She used almond milk
Yeah.
and
See,
egg
and I'll bet
replacement.
you the almond milk was sweet.
Egg replacement.
Yeah. I think when you make things like this, you have to use a milk replacement that's not sweet.
Where's my dear Doug?
I'm right here.
Is he all right?
Yes, he's out in the kitchen.
Yeah. It's a pie. I'll hang on to my plate
Well, I
for
think
now,
that
just
pie
in
is
case.
terrific.
I do too. It's delicious.
Anybody have a telephone?
I do.
Wait, I don't have Pat's number on it.
Where's your
I'll call
phone?
Pat and tell her.
Yeah,
Will
just
you go into
thank
the
her.
room there and bring my telephone?
Sure. Where is it? Oh, I see it.
And then Joyce, when Franklin
These other people
went to
still
heaven,
make
that
pie
place
there.
was too big for me. And I
What'd you
found
say?
a little
There's
place
other
in
people that still
Hindon
make
where
one pie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh goodness. Yeah,
Wow,
the
what
title
a-
of the title of her Glendora public access show.
How long it's gonna take.
The title is
I don't know.
a chat with Glendora.
But,
And it's on YouTube, and you can look it up on YouTube, or it's on like Twitter and Facebook, and she's on all that stuff there.
Yeah.
And
She's a social
but
media
there's, like,
darling.
yeah, she's got a Facebook page, and then there's pictures.
I
You can
see
go
you.
back and look at old black and white pictures of her.
Well, you're doing,
Yeah, like that big
You're
picture
a lot
right there.
more
you know?
Dates of the 13th century.
Yeah, that's a picture of her with the children there. That's her.
Oh, yeah.
The old show from
Austin talked
picture
about
from
a
the
lot.
SS Glendora.
takes something every day.
Right, but she
But
gets.
think
enough-
about good chip lollipop.
Yeah, she said it was
No,
like
Glenn,
like
we do that every 4 months, right?
55
Every
or
3
6 to
months?
62.
I pay the rent
And
every
we
4
we
months.
would go
You
we would
do
go
a
to
tape every
Walmart.
3
We would
months,
go to
right?
Walmart.
The DVD?
Oh, no, honey.
You'd go Walmart shopping, and then
No, I
somebody
know
would
you do,
recognize
but
it. They would
it's
say,
you
"Oh,
do
there's
a mailing.
Glendora," you know.
I'll mail them every 2
But
months.
she, because
2
they,
months. Oh, it's
well,
every
the
2 months.
kids are all grown up now.
That's
Now they're all grown
not-
adults, you know. They recognize
Oh, yeah.
it.
Well, I remember seeing that show.
Oh,
A
Nickel.
little bit.
Did you
When I
really?
was young, yeah.
I never
We
did.
were
So.
seeing it.
Different
Not
ones.
me. I didn't do that.
1 a week, 2 a week, 3 a week, 4 a week. They played over and over and over for a full week. So each station gets 4 different tapes. That much I know.
That's right.
Yes.
Very good,
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
So where does she have it listed, where newer shows? Does she keep a record?
Of everything, yes.
So how would I find what dates on newer shows?
Hey, did you want some pie?
She
Did
doesn't
you want a
have
piece of pie?
Hi, Pat.
I'm not sure. She
Because
didn't
we'll
answer
cut you
that.
a piece.
Not
But
yet.
you don't have to do it right now.
No, it's,
Hello.
Hi, Pat.
Hi, Glendora.
Hey, Pat.
Hi,
Hey,
Patty.
people. Did you
Hi,
like the vegan pie,
No
people?
We
You
love
bet.
vegan pie. Woo!
less.
Are they saying they liked it or they disliked it?
We love it.
Yeah.
I love the flavor. I never had a pie so good. That really is a great flavor.
Yeah, I'm glad because it really challenged.
You really challenged her. Well, you did a good job, Pat.
And we miss you.
Yeah, we miss you.
The heck with the
Did you go to
pie.
colleges
Come on
for eating?
over.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
just
one-
got home from babysitting.
one or two.
Oh.
You know, we couldn't have gotten
You
here,
haven't
so
got any yet?
I'm glad you
I
enjoyed
was
the
18.
pie.
Yeah, we did.
Good. It was supposed to be, and I swear.
Yeah, we believe you, Pat.
Take care.
All right.
Take care, honey.
And it won't fall.
Bye, Pat. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never had one of
Thank
those.
you for calling.
Okay,
I'm not
bye.
sure I know exactly what the flavor is.
They come, when she said we just got back from babysitting, they just got back from the city.
I know.
Yeah. They don't wanna go anywhere, I'm sure.
And then Joyce, that property was sold. And it was a big house with a little house.
Well,
All
I'll
right.
cut you a
And
slice and
the
put it
man
right
who
on your
bought it
plate, all
wanted
right?
my little house.
The pie?
A lot of stuff is gone.
And that made one of the
They're pretty
greatest
good.
TV
They're like
shows I
something
ever
nice.
did, Joyce, because he got a little drunk.
Oh.
And he
Who
came
was it?
down in Stuyvesant.
This is a small
University,
piece. She
and,
wants
I
small
had the
pieces.
little house and it was a big house and it was sold.
Right.
And he got a little drunk and he came in
You always got brothers
and I
and
opened the door to go in and he pushed me aside. He actually assaulted me.
Wow.
And he says, I want you out of here. He says, I've got to have this place. And he started looking around at it, you know, at everything. And then he went out.
I can
And
put that on
I
her
think
plate
I
for
let
her.
it go. But
Let me
then he came
try to
back
drop
with
her right
his
on there.
wife.
There it is.
Thank
He's
you.
Went
looking
fine.
for
You're
it.
good.
Hey, yeah.
His name was Fitzgerald. And he came
That
back.
looks like
And
chocolate.
by then I began to get worried about it. And so I called the police.
Good.
And I videoed the whole thing. I called the New York State Troopers. I videoed the whole thing. And why, that really made a stir, that program. Because everybody was on my
Almost
side.
put those on my phone
Because
now.
he shoved me around.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Well, why was he telling you you had to leave?
Take more like
They're
something,
selling
not come out, right?
Well, it was sold.
Well, I thought that when I took the
But you
place,
can
I
tell
said
it's
to Daniel
mixed with
Schoon over the
something.
owner, I said, you know about Social Security the third of the month.
Right.
I can't pay the rent until the third of the month. Okay, sure. So that's the way Daniel and I had always
Right.
lived, is the third of the month.
So this guy
Well,
wanted
this
it
was
on
the
the
first
first.
of February
Oh.
that he did that.
I must have
So
guessed, but I
he was
gotta tell you
expecting his
something
rent
wrong
that
with
day,
that.
didn't get it, and instead of asking you, came over and was a bully.
Yes, but more than that, he wanted the place that I was in.
Yeah.
But as I say, it had something a lot to do with
How,
food.
how long
Mr.
was that
Gardner,
after Franklin had passed?
I'm coming
long
back
time.
vegetarian.
Franklin went to heaven in 2003.
2003.
And this happened in 2012.
A lot of it you wouldn't even know
Yeah.
was vegetarian.
But anyway, so that was a great video, everybody loved it, because I had the
That's what
troopers didn't
most
know, and I
of
said to the troopers, I said, I want you to,
I didn't see that.
what did I tell him? I want to charge him and I
Truck
want
him
you
to the finish
arrange it
line.
tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And the trooper says, okay, he says, I can do that, because, but there's this and that. And then I thought it was a little too hasty, and I didn't talk about it anymore, so that didn't happen. But it was
So
quiet.
he was not arrested?
No, but he could have been.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I told the trooper. I want you to arrest
Yeah, picking on a lady all by herself. So impressive.
This is at the Happy House one?
Yeah.
Or the Kinderhook over there? Yeah, I didn't.
And I knew you in those days. And
Yeah,
it was
you did,
Bruce
but-
Bergman who
Can you
moved
cut
me.
me
The
a
next
piece
I called
of
up Bruce.
Sure, happy to.
Yes.
I called up my friend Bruce Bergman, and he was in Circleville down in, you know where Middletown is?
Yeah.
Middletown, New York.
Okay.
Yes.
And I asked him to come over the next day.
No, that's okay. I'm just gonna get Joyce one.
But I didn't
Yes.
want to live
Yeah, all right.
around somebody like that.
Did you have one, Doug?
Yes.
Have another?
I actually had a second small.
Bob, you want another piece of pie?
She wants to know if you want more pie.
I would be not sure.
All right, then there's one piece left in
You
this.
have to ask
One.
him twice.
Doug, is that other pie in the oven? Is that done?
No, not yet. It doesn't look like it. The crust isn't done.
Crust is still real
This
white.
is pumpkin.
Do
Yeah, it's
another
still
plate,
white.
I can put it in this plate like you
She
did.
made her own.
Yeah.
You got the pie, Greg?
Yes, I gotta.
Probably
Like
fresh
I
smoked
say, you
chicken.
had a flavor.
Well, I gotta find out.
Bob, I'll give you a slice off of this one that finishes this one up.
The crust is
Oh, yeah,
delicious.
that's good. That is good.
It's very flaky, which is amazing without butter.
There's
Sometimes,
what to get, honey.
sometimes I think that you
You
just,
know where the Bartlett house is?
I sure do.
That's your desire.
Right across the street from it.
That's a
Bob, I'll
restaurant.
slide you on the second one.
Expensive.
Hope it broke a
Very
little
expensive
bit.
restaurant.
just don't go flipping burgers now.
Yes.
Remember the house across the street from there, on the same side, that had the tree in the porch?
Oh, right.
Remember that? Remember that?
Yeah.
And the tree went right up through the porch. When they sold it though, they made them cut it down because the insurance wouldn't insure the house when they up there. Yeah, so the whole town was up, they were up in
You
arms.
wouldn't think of it.
They were like protesting that they were gonna cut down this tree, but they had to, they couldn't get house insurance with the tree
Well,
there.
that's different.
That's something.
Crazy, and you gotta have house insurance.
That's silly, isn't it?
Yes. Well, you got a tree growing in your house, they're afraid lightning will hit it and burn the house down or something, you know?
Yeah, my mother's house, we had
And then
insurance,
after that,
we couldn't afford it, and we didn't pay it, you know.
And this one we found out.
When you have a mortgage, you have to have insurance.
Yeah, right, so, you have to have insurance on it, but
When you
was paid
first
off,
moved here, did you ever hear of
trying to
the
get my mother
Van
to go shop right and get a better
Falkenbergs?
deal.
They were.
Yeah, yeah, they're
Oh,
very
no, I'm
famous.
not gonna do it.
Well, they're both
So
gone
I've been there
now.
for 20
What
years,
year?
I'm not gonna
Did
change
you
it.
know that she was called Gun-Toting Granny?
Yeah,
So
that's
No.
then
right.
she didn't have any insurance at
No.
all?
Well, we didn't-
Yeah, she looked up near
did
Cold
pretty much,
Spring,
and
didn't she?
Right,
Then,
right.
then we,
Cold
my
Spring.
mom, she passed away.
And then
And,
she
after
died
that,
and
2
he
years
got
ago,
Alzheimer's.
then the house
I'm
got
sure he
foreclosed
died.
on.
Oh,
Well,
no.
Pat was
Because
very
she
friendly
had
with
like a
them.
Yes, she was.
Like a
Yeah.
$25,000
And she
loan.
was very
They
active
paid
about
us on
the,
it, and they foreclosed on it.
PCV.
Oh, no.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
'cause,
being, put in
because we
the,
just, we
Dewey
had an estimate
Van,
from my
what's
mother,
it,
she's
Dewey?
Yeah.
over the years
Right,
just spent
right.
it, spent it.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, if
Oh, you were there then.
I could
You
try to
knew
grab
her
a
then,
checkbook
huh?
out
Oh,
of it,
sure.
but it's like,
Yeah.
but it was like I could watch and see what was going on, everything was going on, so
I,
she's,
I think
she's
she,
my
Getting
mom.
cold?
I
I think
used
she
to,
was
I used
right,
to
getting cold,
grow
yeah.
up in fear of my mother, you know, it's like now it's like I have to, like, you know, go over her head to get stuff done, you know,
Right.
and that's the way it works.
now this place was on
Well,
Great
as soon as
Street.
they pull on
Yeah,
a
but
good
once the
way.
house, like,
And,
and I think it just, they did it over the summer.
So I
and
came to
just-
see
just
it,
sold
and
it a
the
couple
woman
weeks ago,
upstairs
just
showed it
because-
to me.
So somebody moved in.
And, he wanted 400.
Is your mother's passed though, right?
Yeah, she passed
And,
away. Yes.
So I called her, I told her, I said, I'll make you an offer.
Yeah, my mom, both my mom and dad are.
Tomorrow morning,
just
I'll send you
think
a
back
postal
every
money
day,
order
think
for
back to,
$1,400.
think back to the 70s
paid
and
for
80s, you know, and
Yeah.
all growing up in
June,
the house.
July,
Where was the
August.
house?
The one with the
No,
nail
down in
down.
the town of
Oh,
Lagrange.
she's
Lagrange.
saying-
I know where Lagrange is. I know where Lagrange is, I have a friend who lives in
June,
Lagrange.
July, August,
Sally's the one who
We were
September.
talking about.
Yeah, it was right on like in
1400.
Knoxon Road, yeah.
So
Right at the
four-
corner of
I know
Knoxon
where
Road.
it is.
She lives on Rombout Road, you know where that is?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it-
he's-
About you not needing a die, or I'd have to move a lot more.
Yeah.
Body.
That's
And
right.
then I went to
Main
bed.
deliveries around there.
It's all right. I can get
While I
through.
was in
Yeah,
bed,
Did you have a piece of pie yet?
rang and a message was left on my
I had a big one and a small.
That's why you stay over there.
Yeah.
And I paid my rent
Yeah,
$400.
big
Take
one
the
and small.
food.
He's got like
Right, so how
3
much-
houses going on at the
how
same
much a
time.
month?
People do that, and then they
How
rent
much a
them.
month?
they get-
Three.
They
It's
pick them
good.
up or they sell
Good
them.
pie. There's
How
another one
much a
there.
month?
She wants
300
people to
Big
take
dumpsters
some
there,
home.
and they just clean the whole house
By
out, you know,
paying,
we just took what we
4 months.
get out.
When's the last time we had a meal, the wasn't here? Over in the dining room someplace.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I don't know. She's been here for several months.
My
That was last year. I think that was last
So
year.
how long you
A
live?
Maybe
year ago?
Not quite a year, maybe in February or March.
Or
this year?
Now, it's just been taken over. Have you heard of our?
Well, I know, that's how long I've been going. It's the first time I've come
Yeah.
through it here.
Yeah,
I know.
and they're good, Joyce.
And then my,
They're good
there
owners.
was like,
They were here today and put in all new ceiling tiles.
Oh, that's a shame.
Old Hardy Boy and Tom Smith.
This is all new?
Excuse me?
Well, this is new
You
today.
hadn't replaced a floor?
This is
No
new
place to put that
tile
stuff, right?
today.
Yeah, today they put
Container.
5 new tiles.
Rented a storage container.
Over
That's
there.
where a lot of my stuff's
It
right
leaks
now.
from upstairs.
You know, we
You
had to
almost
paint
full?
They washed the house, they put a
It was like a big
asphalt
my
up
truck
there in the
insurance
front
and then
porch.
paid a storage bill.
They gutted the whole apartment
It
upstairs
costs like
and did it
$150
all
a
over.
month, but we got a
Polyurethane,
big
the wood,
container.
probably wood.
Packed with all kinds of stuff
Wow.
in it and all.
Do you know them?
So you say
Their
we,
name is-
you
Yeah, I
and
know
your
who they
siblings?
are.
Me
You
and
know
my
Julie,
brothers.
brothers,
Yeah,
Julie?
just me and my brother.
I
Right?
don't
two
know
of
by
you.
name.
So you split the
That's
cost?
another one over there. See, the green one.
Oh, that's
Bob,
good.
how are you doing?
And I
Glendora
just like
Can't hear you, Glenn.
I know he can. Jane,
Yes.
Jane, ask Bob if he'll do a
Glendora.
dance for us.
Talking to you.
Did he take a dance for us?
I see you up there on the wall right there, by the way.
Yeah.
My brother
Yeah,
just went
but
to
you do a dance for us.
with his girlfriend. Now
She wants you to do a dance for them.
Wow.
for like for a week or so.
Do a dance.
So he's going out there
Yeah,
now.
Do a dance for us,
So
Bob.
he has a job?
Do a dance.
He's
I
a
know,
cook
Pat,
at Kim's.
it's on
He
you.
cooks at a
I can do a little bit anyway.
Cooks at a
I
like
can give you a little bit of the idea of
a
the movie.
residence or retirement
Yes.
place in Poughkeepsie.
I don't have no room to spell it on here.
Yes. Yeah.
Ah,
That's good. That's good.
Ooh, he's got the rhythm.
Yeah.
Ah!
He really does.
He's a dancer.
That's good to know.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for doing it in one spot.
Yeah, and no music.
Yeah.
That's the way it was.
Yeah. That's good.
I think I hope someday I can do it out there when you can see me going all.
Yeah.
I like that expression. Whatever it is in life, go all the way.
All the way, that's right.
It's worth doing, it's worth doing well.
You should be,
Greg, does she
you
have
should
any
be,
paper
you should
plates
be doing
somewhere?
Zumba like some of us.
Remember,
Paper plates now.
Secret.
But I
Huh?
have some in my
You
Gotta
should be doing
remember.
Zumba
keep them,
like the
you
rest
gotta
of us.
remember it's a secret.
What?
Because I think you know, but I'm not sure he knows
What?
Remember what?
Remember what?
about that. You remember.
What am I
When
remembering?
people,
Oh, he does, you know.
What?
He
He's
doesn't
deaf.
know.
He's deaf.
Oh.
Yes.
You seem like
When
I
it
guess.
comes to, you know what it is, I know, I'm very lucky because Beethoven set a good example a long time ago. And up here is where your music starts.
Uh-huh.
Then you have the vibrations and the rhythm. And if your mind goes into what I'm feeling, then I do, but no one, I prefer to keep it a secret because almost nobody knows except a few band members. Because I hope to start my own band next year.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And what I wanted to do anyway, if you stop and think about it, I mean, this makes sense to me, I'm sure a lot of other people. Yeah, I told everybody right off the bat, they said, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing, he's playing around, everything. I wanted to get an objective affirmation from people strictly based on watching me and my
Right.
dancing.
Right.
Not being influenced one way or the other by that knowledge.
Gotcha.
I wanted the affirmation.
Gotcha.
I just was going out and having a good time. Then I realized, like I was in Saratoga Casino 2 weeks ago, and they had a big wedding party. But apparently the word got around. The wedding party came down.
Ah.
They were I could see people watching me while I was in the refrigerator, you know.
Oh, really?
I said, I always tell people, I'm watching you watching me. You know? I said, you know it. So next thing I know, this guy from New York came up to a nice black gentleman, beautifully dressed. He says, you know something? I heard about you and I had to come downstairs and watch you. He said, you have very good rhythm. Now he still doesn't know that either.
Right.
Because that's what I think the best way you can impact something, if it's really good, and make people appreciate it more, is if they know the harder it is for you to get there.
Can you feel the bass from the music?
Well, no, I wish I could figure out the best way to explain that. But like I told you, first of all, when I was a young boy, my family were all musicians. In fact, I think I told you, my brother, the saxophone player, was considered the best in the world.
Wow.
According to the New York Times, Downbeat Magazine, Grammy nominee. You can still play them on your phones right now. I've been dead for 15 years.
Wow.
He was considerably older than me, but he's still on those phones.
What's his name?
His name is Nick with no lump.
Oh, I know
Oh,
that.
yeah, I know that, eh?
You heard the name?
I know the name, sure.
You can still find them out if you got your phone now. Her daughter looked her up,
Oh,
looked
really?
them up yesterday on the phone.
Uh-huh.
So with my father played the bass fiddle,
Me
the
too.
guitar, was a good singer. So I had music all around me. So I said, what's nothing like this little boy? So I started buying all the records and I put my ear on the radio and I could tell if it was going to be a hit. I would call my school station, radio station, and say, my school top hits of the week, blah, 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 whatever.
It's not dark.
But I could tell from the melody, if it was not good, I said, I gotta learn the words. So I would go get the lyrics, and then I would blend them together. So most people say, you know, for a guy who can't do his own voice even, you have a good way of doing things. Right now I'm a little dry, but I love this. I'm a great shower singer, but I don't give complimentary people for the shower performance. So no.
Shower singer.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone. You can change the arrangement and make it more like a chord singer. When I was a kid, they jabbed up blue moon and all like that. You change it. But I can't explain it. My doctor said to me, he said, Bobby, you're a genius. He said, the way you pick up things, he said, you're a genius. I said, I don't know. Well, all I know is I love the music. I can feel it. I have the rhythm.
Take it home.
And I can make the moves. I'm lucky at my age. I don't have anything that would inhibit my mobility. In fact, I could probably race a lot of younger people down the street. But you know, when you're dancing, you take a, oh, you know, that could happen. Someday it probably is going to happen to me. But God blessed me with a great body and a great physique to move. I have no problem. You know, I died. You don't know that. I died. I dropped, did you ever hear the refrigerators? They're a well, have you had maybe? They're a well-known local band. Well, 2 years ago, but 2 years ago, that's why I paid it forward. That's why I have a perspective. Like, I know how you feel faith-wise. Because I never had a health problem. Never took medicine, never operated on it. Well, 2 summers ago, in 2015, in Schenectady, the Italian Society had a big
She's going to feed it
festival.
to the animals, so I'll put it all in the pipe.
As usual, I went to dance with the refrigerator. It was 10 o'clock at night. Now remember, no warning, I've never even had a headache in my life. I already took vitamin pills, never took medicine. Never had high blood pressure, diabetes, nothing. So here I am dancing feverishly, and all of a sudden, I had a friend who was a nurse alongside of me. She told me what happened after. She said, all of a sudden, you just blacked out, you limping, you went backwards. I hit my head hard. Lucky I didn't crack my skull.
Wow.
But my heart stopped completely. I had no pulse, no breathing, no heartbeat, nothing. She said, Bobby, they tried everything with you. They gave me CPR. The machine, the defibrillator, broke all of my chest bones. There was pounds and pounds of it. They put tubes down me.
Oh, really?
Then she said, the EMT bundles your care. She said, I was so nervous. I have no hope for you. So they took me away. I said, how long was I lying there dead? She said, a good 20 minutes.
Wow.
So she told everybody to go see me in the morgue up in Illinois. This is 10 o'clock. At 1 o'clock in the morning, I came back down. I woke up on Earth at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I felt like, what am I doing here? Nothing happened. I mean, look, what is this? But then I realized, hey, even the doctor, you got to be careful, this is the way they operate medicine today. If I was really that bad, I wondered why they didn't do something right away.
Yeah, I just wanted to put the marks in.
4 days later, without telling me, they opened me up. I think they wanted to see what made me tick. Away. Then when they saw that told me after, I'll tell you, they put me back together and they said, you know, you're very lucky and you're very unusual. Most people couldn't survive like that. In fact, if you have a heart attack in the hospital, right there, you got a 1 in 10 chance of surviving. Imagine what it's like if you were outside. So I realized how blessed I was. So here I am today. I'm still going around and I'm dancing. I can move whichever way. A lot of the younger ladies like to go down with me all the time like this.
pizza.
And I'm going to go up like that. I design my own shirts. I have a picture. By the way, I forgot to tell you too. I design my own shirts now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And right on the front, I have a silhouette of John Travolta. People recognize it right away. But I put a different thing on my shirt. The first one I did, you made me
Vegetarian
understand
pumpkin
that
pie.
question.
Wow, that's good.
Music is inspiration. Dance is emotion.
Okay, I go for that.
And everybody comes on, they're taking pictures of my shirt all the time. I'm getting jealous of my shirt. Honestly, they're just I always have something different. A different design, different color. And I noticed, because I noticed the ladies noticed that. Ladies like to see something that they can identify with, you know, and that doesn't hurt.
No, it doesn't.
But anyway, I feel the vibrations if they're intense enough. People tell me, don't go up to the front, you'll go deaf. I said, well, I've been there and done that. That's not going to worry me. But if the music is too far away, I have to make sure that the vibration is still there.
Right.
I can get echoes from here, like.
So it is the
I
vibration.
like I say, with quotation marks, like other people do. But I think you really have to say, I think I know what this person is doing, the vibration. So I'm usually in sync with the vibrations, even though I can't hear them. Maybe I never heard the song before, but I can pick it up. I know it right away. If I like it or if I don't like it, I don't even bother most of the guys. But I think, like somebody said, Glendora, whatever you have in life is a gift from upstairs. And even in a sense, I like to think, because being deaf, a curse can be a gift in some ways too. Because I think in some ways I'm better off for being deaf, because I think I notice more in a lot of ways. I've developed my little sensitivity. And yet I can read people fairly well, but some people I tell them if you're in Brooklyn, I can't understand you. Because the way they talk with the accent.
Oh, you read the lips,
I read
right?
all of you.
How young are you?
How what am I?
Young.
Well, this one here makes me look like a basketball player up here, right? I'm only 5'9".
No, how young? Age?
I know what you're driving at. Yeah, I know. Everybody wants to know that. I'd like to be like some ladies, a little bit evasive.
Gina, you done with that plate? Can I
I'm
take
getting
it or
up
you're not
there.
done?
Okay.
You are?
I'll tell you guys, but I don't
You
tell
want a
everybody.
piece of pie?
I want them to say unbelievable.
Oh, okay. You want another?
Well, first question, people
Okay.
how old are they?
Delicious.
How old are they? I thought they would be with a cane.
Hey, watch it.
I just hit.
I thought you were coming
Before
on the
this
other
I
side.
know.
My goal is 200, not 100.
What's 3/4?
75.
Oh, you're a kid.
Doug.
No, I don't feel. However, I
that
showed
pie
a little
ready?
bit. When I died, I lost 20 pounds that I'm trying to put on. Now that makes people say, now you look a bit older. Before you look 20, 25
Doug, is the
years
pie
old.
ready?
Yeah.
I said,
Well,
I
it's
feel
not
that
quite
way.
ready
How
to
you
cut.
feel more than what
It's
you
gonna
look.
fall
Bring
apart.
it out,
You,
cool it, honey.
but did you
Is
want a
it
piece
the
yourself?
same?
Did you want a piece?
Yeah, is it ready? Yeah, is there
How
any
come
more
it's two different
Pat's
colors?
left?
Two different
Yes,
kinds.
there's a whole
I'd
pie
like a
left.
piece of
Oh,
Pat's.
I thought maybe
Another
you
whole
were
pie.
Yeah,
Joyce,
no.
don't you want another piece of Pat's pie?
I'll melt that pumpkin. But they
What's
look
the
good,
other
both of them.
pie?
Oh, man.
Yeah, the other one, it looks like.
So anyway, that's all I can tell you. You either
Doug?
have it, or you don't, or you feel it, or
And
you
you
don't.
have-
Is there another
Why, thank you.
style pie? Or are they both the same?
There's another one of Pat's.
The other one's a Mrs. Smith's pie.
All right, and it's
What
pumpkin.
flavor?
It's pumpkin.
It's all pumpkin.
I'm gonna try to
Do a
cut
little bit
Glendora a
better than my
piece.
little corner there.
Well, Maddie, we should have kept our plates.
Well, we
Well, I
got
washed
two
them.
clean. We got a few
We
clean
need a
plates.
plate for the pie.
Don't fall
Yeah.
down, mister. No hitting your head again.
I like to spin, but I can't do it here.
Don't do it.
Just you can make my head spin.
You want your plate back?
Well, I
Well, I
want to
gotta
try
clean
the
This
other
is kind of a
pie.
pole
I got a
thing.
clean one for her.
Twin. This is a legitimate pole thing.
Yeah, did you also want a piece of the other pie?
But this is not the place.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
Mrs.
Frank,
Smith.
where's she keeping her
Break for
towels
everything
these
out.
days? I want to put one down so I can
And
put the
thank
dishes.
you, Glendora. Thank you for
The,
inviting me.
Oh, you
this
going?
one,
I hope someday I can pay you back somehow.
Yes, please, come and see us again.
Oh, excuse me.
The last Wednesday of December.
That's real hot. Make sure they know how hot that is.
Yeah.
She's got
Come again, Gene, okay?
This is very hot.
Oh,
Thank you,
all right. Thank you,
Is
Doug.
that Pat's pie?
There's pie in the sky right now.
That's the pumpkin.
She wants Pat's
All
pie.
right, here we go.
Gene, you want a piece of pie? Another
No,
piece of
I'm
pie?
stuffed. It was
I'll give
delicious.
another one of the pumpkin.
Oh, I have one. Oh no, there's
I want the
Glenn,
Mrs. Smith.
where are your
Yeah,
hand?
right.
Where are your big towels? You know, like your hand towel out here. Do you have any more?
There's one in the bathroom.
Is it clean?
There's one
Yeah.
here, the green one.
Yeah, we got the green
Oh no, that's a
one.
face one.
They,
I'm looking for a bigger one.
Trying to do it so it doesn't fall apart. I got a pie server.
I just need it.
You need a pie server here, Glendora. We'll have to bring you one.
What do you have to do tomorrow, Joyce?
All right, I'll use one of the clean plates.
There's
This
a
is for Joyce.
talk at the library tomorrow night,
Very hot.
but I forget what it's
I don't
about.
think they
Great,
got.
I'm getting a head start on the dishes for you, buddy.
Okay, thanks.
It's hot.
Because I know you end up doing it.
Is
Need
it-
forks?
So,
See if we got clean forks yet.
No, I can get one here.
You got one? All right, yeah, she's got them there.
It's ready to be listed.
I'm sure
Yeah.
she does.
Glendora?
No,
That's
no,
for
I
you?
work for her.
Thank you, dear
And then
Doug.
at the top of the list, she wants me to
But
get
Doug?
a shower dress.
Yeah.
She wants
What?
the other
Get
pie.
a shower
You want the
dress.
other one too, a piece of Pat's?
Yeah, she
All right,
wanted
I'm
that.
gonna-
Yeah, she's
I'll have to take your plate back so I can put it on.
If somebody else doesn't want it. You want some vegan ice cream?
Usually the,
Oh, I know you had that.
Okay, I think I can get you some.
Here's
All right.
Maddie.
Patty is supposed to
Yes.
have ice cream.
Gregory,
oh, yeah?
She's got vegan ice
Oh,
cream.
no, I am
Gregory, would
stuffed.
you get out the
Nobody wants it.
So Delicious ice cream out of the freezer?
Are you gonna have some,
You got
Glenn?
towels on.
Oh, no, honey.
I'll have some.
You know what, maybe
I
just
know
go let
that.
the hair dry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're fine, but thank you, I appreciate that. That looks so
This
painful.
ice cream is.
Ouch. It's not awful, but it
Yeah.
looks
We
painful.
gotta have some of that.
But I'll tell
pie.
you
It's
what,
not now.
it matches your sweater perfectly.
Yeah.
No, really,
Yeah.
you're very color coordinated, it looks very
So
lovely.
I'm pretty full right now
You
myself.
picked a good color
Would you
for
hand me
your
back
sweater.
her plate so I could put the other piece of pie on the same plate?
She wants
I
to
must
know
have hurt like heck when
All
you
right.
did it though,
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
Did you hit your nose, is that why?
Yeah.
One time I was doing an adoption thing and I was on the sidewalk in
I
Red
guess they're all
and this
big.
lady went by and she was with her
So
husband
one
and
got
I
cashew.
saw it and I tried
They're
to
both
get to
the
her.
same.
I think she stubbed her foot
Yeah, I
on
think
the
they are.
curb
Yeah, the
and she
caramel
went
cluster.
forward
Yeah,
and
no,
she
that's-
almost caught herself. Like she
It's like
took
dairy.
like 5
And
steps.
it's
and
got the same.
I was
lip.
reaching for her
Dog,
husband
thank
was
you
reaching
so
for her
much.
and down she
Still
went
one of
right
each?
on her face.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me, I'm
my.
actually.
They're
All
all the
over.
same,
Still
so
full.
that can go back.
So
was
full
we had
of
that-
This didn't go all.
Yeah.
Did you want some?
Good too.
You want some ice cream?
She had to
Want
go to
some,
the
or-
hospital. She actually
Yeah.
split her nose and yeah, she really, because she landed right on cement. Were you in the house?
No, I was out.
Outside,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm,
It's for clean spawn though.
It was
Yeah.
falling nasty.
Good job.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna do it, do a good job, that's right.
I'm sorry. What was your
Someone
name
else is
again?
back and watch.
Your name or your
So who drove tonight, you? Jean, you
so,
drove?
No, Bob.
Bob drove, okay.
so yeah.
No, I have.
I ever had vegan
Want
ice
ice
cream.
cream?
Yeah, it's like
Want ice
yeah,
cream?
it's
Maybe
like
good.
it's like dairy free and all.
Right.
So yeah, it's pretty good. So
Is anybody
I
gonna
just
have any more
confused about
peas?
which one is the vegan and which
That's the
one is
best
the
ice cream
vegetarian.
I know.
I'm just gonna
Uh,
put these right up.
Which one?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know there's a definition.
one
One
has-
even touch. We'll have ice cream.
one has like I think egg product in it.
I know
One has
next time I will
eggs and
Bring
one
her
does
a
not.
pie
So
server.
Okay.
yeah, one see it either has eggs or not. I think that's how they determine that.
Some are
But,
very strict too. One
yeah,
after the other.
yeah.
So do you do all
yeah.
your shopping at Price
I haven't
Chopper?
found anything wrong with either one of them yet.
You know
Maddie,
what?
Wanna get
You know
by?
what, Joyce?
you
I
got a
have a
napkin?
neighbor.
No, I'm
I have a
okay.
neighbor.
No, that's good.
You have a napkin and you need
I'm
one.
gonna have some of the ice cream
Are
too.
you talking to me, Joyce?
Yeah, she spilled something.
Oh, well, there's
Here.
something right there.
Thanks, dear. Joyce, I have a neighbor, 3 houses away.
Yeah, yeah.
Her name is Sue Casey. She does all my shopping for me.
Pie is delicious.
Is it?
She she just decided that I needed help,
You wouldn't know it.
and she gets, every week she goes and gets my shot.
Do you go with her or
Thank
she
you.
goes
I
by
can't
herself?
thank you enough for doing that. So.
What are you doing, helping out?
Oh, I went to help out, and she
Yeah,
told
sure,
me
yeah,
she
I'll go
didn't
get
need me.
I appreciate that.
Are you friendly with Maxine?
Yeah, very.
Keep stuff in my truck.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
I would
great.
say she's one of my
Carol
five.
won't tell us all.
Does her sister live on this street
No,
also?
she lives, you know, as you come out of my driveway and you go toward Averill Park,
Well, I think we did a
She
nice
lives
job of
over
cutting
there?
on this.
Are you having
you
more?
can see
Yeah,
her
I'm
house.
doing a little bit of ice cream.
Oh, okay. All
You
right.
can see,
A little of that on this.
You can wash your hands real
Made
quick,
it.
so you can
yeah, you
pump
can
the
see
pile
the
over.
old house from here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll take that other plate.
All right, well, that's all
Thank
done,
you.
I think.
Okay.
It was a charge for everybody.
Yeah.
Only part of it was used.
So does Maxine do things for you?
Oh, a lot. Particularly the post office.
I ran into Max at the store the other day.
Where?
Hannaford. She was shopping for Thanksgiving.
Does she have a dog or cat?
I don't think so.
Not made of Maxine.
Not anymore, honey.
No.
He died.
Oh.
Little production. And he died. His name was Taco.
Oh.
Taco, that's right.
Taco. Wow.
I
You having
forgot
some
to
ice cream,
tell you.
Jean?
Yeah, if you got
Sure.
it.
Yeah, she's got the ice cream right here. I'll bring it over. You got a plate.
Yeah.
As soon as,
Hang
as soon
on.
as she gets hers.
There's a spoon.
She had a
I
couple
don't think there's any more little spoons, so.
All
Here you
right.
go, Doug, I'll let you handle that.
All right.
Thank you.
You want a couple little
Give you a
scoops?
taste of it.
Madam, you know that that's vegan ice cream, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yes, we do.
Lenny, have you tried any of the Ben and Jerry's yet?
No.
Oh
Good.
my.
Is that enough or do you
Oh
want
my
more?
goodness.
That's good.
All right.
They made,
You got
They
ice
have
cream?
more kinds.
All right.
I've tried 3 of them. One is got brittle in it, that's
This one I think is
delicious.
mine.
The other one is Cherry Garcia.
Oh,
It's just as good as the regular Cherry Garcia.
And
It's
what's
delicious.
the other one?
Where do you get it,
It's
Madeline?
called 7-layer coconut.
Oh,
Hannaford. But I only buy it when I have a coupon because it's $1 more than the regular flavor. That makes
It's
me
like
angry.
4 something.
That
It's
vegetarian?
$4.99. Yeah.
Is it vegetarian you're talking about?
Ben and Jerry. Ben
Vegetarian?
and Jerry
Jerry's.
vegan.
And it's Hannaford?
Yes, it's vegan. Yep, it's delicious.
When you get a coupon for the vegan?
I said, I never see that around. She
Yeah.
said, that's a
No, I get all
Walmart.
my
No,
vegan
this?
meats
No, no.
from
Where's
the
that?
Seventh
She
Day
orders it.
Adventist Church in Gilderland.
That's
They
nice.
don't have much around here at all, no. Now, that's the problem.
They bring it to me.
Yeah, I'm not wild about coconut ice cream. It just doesn't do it for me.
I love coconut.
What is Ben and Jerry? What is it?
I think it's
made of?
soy.
What, dear?
I think it's soy.
Soy?
I think so. I could be wrong.
Well, you know, Trader Joe has a very good soy ice cream.
Do they?
Yeah, they
Vanilla.
do.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's right, I've had it here. Yeah, I like ice cream with some stuff in it. I don't like plain old ice cream.
Now, sit down and relax.
I
You've
am.
been up with it already.
But if you've ever had their,
Oh, be careful.
sorry, I've done it like 3 times. If you've ever had their Cherry Garcia, have you ever had real Cherry Garcia? Well, the vegan is just as good. It's
Is
just
your
as creamy.
coupon good for vegan ice cream?
That's what the coupon's for.
Oh, I never saw them. Where do you get them?
I don't remember where I got it. I think I got it in the store. I think one day I was in there looking for milk and I couldn't find it and I was annoyed. And I
Oh, I
called the
remember you
woman,
got
and
coupons.
she gave me coupons
Right.
because I was annoyed. And then it was there the whole time. She said, "Is this what you're looking for?" I'm like, "Yeah. Why is it way down there?" Must be up here where I can see it.
Is .com okay?
She is. I was just petting her.
How
Yeah,
old
she's
is
over
she?
there.
Yeah.
How old is the cat?
She's 14, right?
Yes, she's 14.
She looks so scrawny.
She's not scrawny.
She is. She's thin and scrawny.
She's not. If you pet her, you can see she's not skinny at all. She's just a
Wow.
thin cat.
Yeah.
She's got a big old tummy.
Not used
She's
to
pretty
such
Yeah.
cats.
Not nice to
I'll
call
give the
someone's
guys
cat
an
scrawny.
advance up.
Well, that's
I got an advance up for you. I've written some songs.
Oh, yeah?
The only thing I have to do now is make sure they're copyrighted.
Oh, okay. Is that hard to do?
A what?
Is it hard to do?
Me? For me? No. Because the mother's coming in my head like that.
I meant to copyright.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the hard part, I think.
Because you gotta get a real good lawyer. You gotta get a lawyer who's dealing with entertainment,
Right.
especially.
Right.
Some of them, a lot of them don't do that kind of a thing. So once I do that, then I will come out with them.
Oh,
I
good.
would like to record them and have other bands record them. Because I can't believe myself how people come up to me. That time I told you I was on the front page.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the next day, they had a
It's a little more excuse.
Saturday Night Fever down in the Caden. In Chatham, you know
Yeah.
the Caden
Yes, I
Theater?
do, yeah.
It was the last day for the 40th anniversary, so we went down. I took her
Uh-huh.
down.
Uh-huh.
Get her out.
Right.
Good for your mind, too.
Yes.
So I'm sitting there again, and the girl that played John Travolta's girlfriend in the movie, and everything, he was Tony Manero in the movie.
Oh, mm-hmm. Yes.
And her, she played his role in the stage.
Right.
As soon as she saw me, she came running over and grabbed me and
Did
pulled
she?
me out.
Get
With
out of
everybody
here.
else to start dancing, and the finality of everything there.
Isn't that funny?
And between that and then I was with the band that won the blues. I said, what a heck of a weekend I had. You know? Yeah, I didn't expect that. People coming up to me and they said, made me feel like, hey, I must be a senior rock icon. I've had people say to me, oh, I could watch you dance all day long, you know, and everybody, every musician came
Oh,
up.
he's good, that's for
And
sure.
the guys
We
that
saw
won
it here.
them the Grammy for the Moody Blues,
Mm-hmm.
they came up, they let me squeeze in with all those other people. I said to the cops, look, you look that way there, nobody's going to say anything.
Glendora,
Because it
who
was
does
packed
your
full, they said, we
laundry?
can't let nobody
Who
in.
does
But
your
they looked the other
laundry?
way, so I
You
sneaked in.
snuck in, huh?
And you know what really got a hold of me?
You don't
Is
have
I
a
was walking
machine
up
here.
towards the
Yeah, they're
bandstand.
Right.
People
They
saw
have
me, they
some.
moved away.
Really?
So, you know, like I said, I'm not Moses, I'm through the big tree. They moved
Well, I
away,
have
they let
my
me get
own
right
Gee,
up
that
in
was
the
nice
front.
of 'em.
No, I know 99.
You got a lieutenant, did you?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So I
how'd you
got
know
up there
that?
when he saw
I
me,
asked
the
him
lead
that.
guy.
Yeah,
He bent his
Up at
guitar
the
over
farm.
for me
Yeah,
to touch
yeah.
and put a
Are
couple
they
of
nice?
Really?
yeah.
And then he said,
Good, yeah.
here's my pick.
Was it
Wow.
He gave me
Was
his
it
pick, and my
vacant
two
all
friends
that?
on each side, he gave one the sheet music and gave the other one a drum kit.
Wow.
I have a dresser drawer full of
I'm
drums.
not sure, I think 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
And some of them are from
I
Europe.
forget.
Mm-hmm.
They came over here, they saw me.
Right.
Got the drummer out. Yeah, I'm a drummer.
Mm-hmm.
That helps me do that because
Yes.
the key musician in the band is the drummer.
That's right.
If you feel that deep
Yeah.
and the rhythm of
That's
there,
wonderful.
you
Helps you too much.
that's the shortcut.
Everything's
Did
all
you
And I can
ask
count
him or
according
did
to
he
perfectly
offer?
for a drummer.
Right.
I'm quick. I follow them and I go like that at the door.
minutes.
And they notice me with their eyes.
Yeah, it's good.
Come over
To,
and
good
say,
to see you.
doing
Yes,
it.
when
Still
I
going
come,
like
I drive this far
Right.
north.
I didn't want
I
that
feel like
for
everything
everything.
north is exactly.
Right.
I want
But I have
people
to
to say,
to watch
you're
it,
doing
drive
that in
around
spite
with
of
you.
that.
Speed
Right.
traps.
That would be
Right.
better. If you really know what you're doing, then
Right.
I might figure out.
Well, wouldn't it be nice
Some
if
people
we
try,
painted
but I
it?
know they really don't know what you're
You know,
doing.
it's
Right.
about,
Thank God I do.
it's 45 columns.
Did you find
and
it?
about
Yeah, I did. I put your strap in
Oh,
there.
thank you, Greg.
Put it
Thanks,
in
I
there.
appreciate that.
But it's
Thanks.
not taped
Wouldn't it be
together.
nice if we
Well, you
painted
know what,
it?
I'll throw some aluminum foil around
Yeah,
it.
That was
that's
the first time that anybody had ever cared for
It goes
it.
right here.
She has like or something like that.
Yeah.
So we began talking about it.
Good.
I gotta head on.
Yeah.
I said,
Today we'll see
well, I'll
everybody
be
again after the holiday, I guess.
I
There's
guess.
pictures of
Well,
her
see
on
you
the
next,
wall. They're
fourth
good
Wednesday,
pictures.
won't we?
Yeah, it's after the holiday.
Is it?
I think, yeah, this time in December it is.
You know, I wonder about that trim. I've never seen it out in heaven.
5 Wednesdays this month.
Is there?
Right. And we
I
are
want
down.
people to find out that trim.
Well, that means for me it's 3 paychecks, maybe. I'm liking those paychecks, I'll tell you that.
My spirit goes,
Yeah, I have to ask you
goes up
what's
to be
it
more
like
and
that.
more of those things that you would do
Regular
when I
job.
was just paying.
I've been kind of.
And,
You would know it's regular, it's not regularized. You'll do a market.
Apply to the post office, they're hiring people right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's just probably for season.
Well, no, they're always hiring.
My brother-
I wanna just open this so I can put
My
this
brother's
in.
on the all the time.
Well, you're probably gonna want this.
Holding me up.
Well,
So where does he sleep here or go?
Yeah,
Where?
I
There.
know, I'm just saying, that way, that's
My
really
Where
brother-
do you sleep?
My brother's
Over
on my
there.
back. Oh, you know, I tell him.
Over where
I
Doc
tell him
Collins.
Oh,
You
okay.
work with Glendora, don't you?
Well, that's good.
Well, it is.
You're
My
lucky.
brother
It's good.
my brother says,
And,
he says, we get used to it.
We-
Tell your your
when the
brother
time
throwing
comes,
beeswax.
my friends,
He's like-
my
he's like-
five
he's like
close
a
friends,
little
including Maxine, they will tell
You'll never know
Gregory,
what goes on
and
in
he
his
will
case.
come up, and he will live out the rent period here,
But he
take care of
goes
Dot-Com,
and he,
and you know
my
Tracy
brother's
Clay,
he's a
or
close
my
friend.
yes,
When you
she's
find out
Dot-Com's
if I was
godmother.
taking a plane course,
Where they got it, where they got it.
pictures,
And, and then Gregory's gonna live out the rent period, and he has a truck, and he knows where everything
Families are
here
tough
goes in the
sometimes.
museum, there's room for it over there, we kept the room for it.
Is he older or younger?
Reserve it.
He's like 2
Some of
years
it
younger
will
than
go
me,
on.
but never, but what he, you know, he
But
never went
who's
to
gonna
school.
take care of the museum? Gregory?
He gets,
Well, do you own the land it's on, or
No,
what?
you know nothing,
Yeah, sure.
you do?
Yeah.
Well, you know the other property across from Niagara Bay?
That's why people work.
I gotta go.
Yeah,
Good seeing everybody. Good seeing everybody.
and it's a
All right.
One
trailer.
cool guy, man.
Yeah.
I'm hooked up.
Yeah.
And so you
You're a good
rent the
dancer,
land,
just like they tell me. But you're super.
and you're leaving
Okay, good.
enough
That's
money
good.
to
That's a
keep
good thing.
running
Yeah,
it.
there's a fund to keep it
I
going.
would say goodbye.
Where can we buy that ice cream?
See you next time. Be after the holiday, right? The
Do you want
4th.
some more?
Yeah, it'll be the 27th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Where
okay.
they got the ice
Oh,
cream.
where did you get it?
holiday.
I think we got it at,
All right.
I think it
Thank
was
you,
at,
Doug.
All right.
I think it was at
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Walmart's, I think. Walmart's, they have it in the big frozen
Doug.
cases
Nice
there.
seeing
the-
you.
They have one for last time I was looking for
There's something I like to do.
I'm looking for
Oh,
what kind
Well,
of
and we'll
stuff.
invite you next time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
We'll
like,
invite you next
it's like
time.
a big, it's a big store. And you just have to look around and maybe ask a sales guy and he'll show you where they put it, because they have, you know, they don't have a lot of, you know, vegan, not a lot of vegan stuff.
All right.
All right.
But,
Well,
yeah, they have it somewhere, so it's getting bigger and bigger.
yes, and thank
It's
you for
getting bigger,
helping.
and they have to have it because a
Well,
lot
I
of people want to get
There's
that.
a newspaper
A lot of people have to
reporter.
have soy milk.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, they sell soy milk and all that, and I had it. It was pretty good, but it was pretty good. But me, I just I don't know. I just old habits or my old habits that die hard. You know.
Another kind of ice cream, you like that?
No, I don't need too much. But I like the soft ice cream in the summertime, but I go to like Dairy Queen or something like that.
Right, but when you're
I'm not really
gone,
not a big
who's
sweets
gonna be
either.
Oh,
interested?
No, I
that's
do
good.
I
John.
like it when it's like when it's 90 degrees and humid.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta get, you go like this, give me some ice cream, you know, and like eat it up like
No matter
crazy.
what, who is interested in it, my conscience says you preserve
Right,
the rest.
because I have a lot of stuff also.
Do you have
but-
somebody who will take?
That's not a lot
No,
more expensive though, isn't the
no,
ice cream than the other types of ice cream?
No, it's not that
but where am I
much.
gonna
It's not that
keep
bad.
it?
So.
Get a museum.
What, buy a trailer and put it somewhere? It's a good idea, but I don't know who,
A lot of
nobody
people
would
have
ever look
intolerance,
at it.
lactose intolerance.
Yeah.
They call
I know,
it
but
the
at
milk.
least
Well,
you
Except
don't know
Maddie,
that,
I'll make Maddie in charge,
You
I'm
don't
gonna have
know
a
that, you
museum.
don't know who would come along and look at it. None of your close relatives, right, or anything?
I think this one here is delicious.
Nope.
It is, it's good. I like it.
Isn't that sad?
Very sad.
I
have a
Something
friend
about
The
it for
fridge for
who
tonight,
had a
I'll let you
friend,
make a decision about it
a
tomorrow.
mother,
Yeah, 'cause
and
it's
the
not
mother
very
was
sweet.
throwing all her
Because I know where it's
stuff
going, it's going
away.
out to his house.
She said, my children are not interested.
Well, like,
And I don't have any children, so that ends that. Neither do
Well,
you.
I'm proud of you, ice cream.
Are you done?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't
What
like
the heck happened here?
it. That's the plate you gave me.
I'm just saying, it looks like it got bit.
Looks like the cat ate it.
Looks like it got burnt.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Very.
But even they who have children, the children aren't interested.
No, and I have a mother that was an actress, so that's famous. My father-in-law was famous.
I know all the tricks.
Nobody to pass it on to.
Oh.
She doesn't give me too much to get the rest, and I'm just going for one thing next.
She sees you as a young man, full of vim and vigor.
Yeah.
And I'm having
Probably
trouble
have
who to
one more.
leave money
Oh.
to
Okay.
because some organizations don't need it, and I don't know who does.
Yeah, and you don't know whether they're worthy.
Exactly.
Very nice.
There's always every cat counts, ladies, don't
Yeah,
forget.
Wouldn't think they would get that.
Did
many
you hear
people
that?
in there.
There's every cat counts.
Oh, sometimes she's had maybe a dozen people.
No, you don't know.
I'm in
Well,
the
why don't
past,
we get
not
together
here.
and see
That's
if we
what
can't
time
come
it is.
up
Yeah, let's create,
Oh, like seven.
can you hear me? Let's create a foundation. Well, I want to help animals, but there's so many groups out there, you can't begin to,
I
You
know.
have to make a decision and pick some.
yeah,
That's all.
but the list is so long, it's,
Just pick
Well,
some.
don't I know that? I mean,
yeah,
every
you
day,
do it all the time.
and every day we send it out.
Right.
My system now is no matter, I think you know my system, that there's new ones come in all the time. I think it's wonderful so many people are helping animals, but are they real?
Your friend Donald Trump wants to reverse save the
Oh,
elephant.
stop looking at the mainstream media. He never said any such thing. And the plan to do that started with Obama 4 years
Well,
ago.
all I know is it's in
No,
limbo right now.
No, because you're reading the
Well,
newspaper.
that's all I can go by.
No, there's many other things you could look at
Very good meal.
that you're not seeing because you're reading the mainstream
Or
media.
you're going to prove to me.
I'll show it to you. Sure.
Okay.
You ready
And
to
I
go?
have a certain admiration.
Lenny, we're going to take off, okay?
Oh, you are?
Yeah, we are.
Well,
I'm in a lot
really,
of
Joyce,
pain.
I'd like to help on that.
All right, we'll talk about it.
My worthy ones are Vegan Outreach, Mercy for Animals,
Very good.
the Farm Animals Rights Movement.
Animal liberation.
No, just wait a second. Wait a second. Friends of Animals, and one more. Those I really.
Do you remember Cleveland Amory?
Say again?
Cleveland Amory.
Oh, sure, I remember him.
He's Friends of Animals. He started that.
No, he didn't, honey. That was Alice Harrington who started that. He did start something. Well, maybe he was.
He might have been involved. He
I
was
see, but
part-
it was Cleveland Amory. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember him. Very few people will.
I know, but I do.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Cleveland Amory.
Cleveland Amory.
I can picture him.
I'm not being tested right now.
Are you looking him
I
up?
am.
Oh.
Joyce, I got to tell you a joke that came along that's really good. The teacher said, Johnny, I think you cheated on your test. I think you copied the answers of the girl
Cleveland
sitting
Amory.
across from you. The first question was, who was the first president of the United States? And she wrote Washington, and you wrote Washington.
It seems like the
The
signal.
second question was, who was the second president of the United States during the Civil War? And she
Those were
wrote
real nuts, weren't they?
Lincoln, and you wrote Lincoln. The third
Real
question
nuts.
was, who was president of the United States during
That's
the
right.
Louisiana Purchase? She wrote, I don't know, and you wrote, me neither.
Don't rub it.
Where do you get all these?
That girl, remember the one across from you that time when
Can't
she
you see
fell
that
and
happen?
thought she had
Oh,
face for
absolutely.
something like this?
All right, honey,
Down
I'm so
there.
glad you came.
Well,
What you
thank
have,
you
what?
for going
What's his
all
name,
that
Joyce?
trouble.
She fell
What?
and
What's
for
his
something
name?
like you
It was
down
Why are you
there.
yelling at me?
It
I'm
was
not
worth
deaf.
it to have a no cruelty
Remember her? She
Thanksgiving
fell
dinner,
across
wasn't
the
it?
mud?
It was a good idea,
There
yes.
were glasses, she had a
I don't
big
see any
roll like
Cleveland
that.
Amory.
It's
What happened to you? You look like her
A-M-O-R-Y.
now, but now she looks like
That's his first name?
completely
Yeah, there it is,
cured,
right
even though she was pretty good.
Author.
No, that's his
Gloria,
Cleveland
her
Emery's
too, she's
complete
almost
cat.
too.
Oh,
She's
wow.
Oh, okay.
They heal, so we probably
There he
can
is.
heal
It's
good
dark.
too.
Oh, I
That's
imagine
him.
I will. I hope.
Yep.
That's him.
Okay,
I
so
hope
he's an author.
maybe
He
I
writes about
won't.
cats.
Right, but he had a animal group and he gave certificates for
I'm not on there
spaying.
yet.
Oh, okay.
So that wouldn't be necessary.
You would have heard them all when I was down at, when Gus
Known
was
for writing a
there.
series of books,
They all
poking fun
said,
at
oh
pretensions
my
and
God,
customs
what
of
happened to
society.
you?
He was an
He
animal.
died at
Well, that's
81.
what I thought. I was speechless when I first told you. I said, what the heck happened?
This is his
What a
obituary.
coincidence. It was just the other day.
He founded a fund for animals.
There's a black dishwasher
That's
I
what it's
ever
called, Fun
saw.
for Animals.
Thanks. Thanks.
All
Be
right,
careful,
ready
you
for-
don't player all over that night outfit.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
called
Yeah,
Fun
right.
for Animals.
Oh, yes, that's what it was
You're not
called.
leaving now, are you?
Yeah, we gotta
oh, I
go.
remember
Keep going.
that
I gotta go
one.
home feed all my
Whatever
dogs and
happened
cats.
to
Kingston
it? He got
Trail.
one, but you haven't got it with
No.
you, huh?
No.
Ever heard
And
of
it
Tom
died with
Dooley?
him?
It's
I don't
always
know.
around here.
Good big song.
No.
Is
Oh,
your
no.
last name Brignola?
Who, me? I'm Bobby, but that's Mickey you're talking
No,
about.
but is your last name the same as his? Yeah. Wow.
Bye, Glennie.
You've heard of Tom Dooley, though, haven't you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know what I did? I love that melody so much, I threw the
Good night,
words
Greg.
out and I redid it. I'm only going to give you one stanza.
Two.
Thanks for stopping.
Okay.
Somebody up there likes me so, somebody that I know. Somebody up there likes me so, and she's me in the show. I love that melody. You just put your own words in.
Gina's
Don't
nice
get me
meeting you.
started now, and you'll never go
Nice
home.
meeting you.
What did that do
Okay.
with
You drive safe going
And
home.
not seeing you
See you
again.
next time.
Yeah.
See you next
I hope
time.
so.
All right. Bye, Glenn.
Goodbye, dear.
Have a good night.
They're in the, I
Stay
put
in
them in the, I put
You
them
already
Can
had
I
a
take
good
some pie
night.
with me?
put them in the pan in the
Can I
fridge.
take some
if you
pie?
want some.
No, you're not throwing.
Can I take
No,
a
we
piece
still
of
got
pie?
the
What do you do with this?
Do anything you want.
Okay. I'm gonna, yes.
They're always like, this is like compost here, and this is like,
For a
goes down in the
while,
table
I
for
love
the,
your
birds
style.
and the
Make it all
No, I
worthwhile.
don't throw it out.
And it's
That's
beautiful
most of my cuts.
pile.
I'm not used to being sung to, that's for sure. All right, so I'm gonna take some
It's
pie
always
too.
been a pleasure to be around you. That's why I'm happy to be here.
So Greg,
You're a
you
wonderful
sleep,
lady.
where do you
And you
sleep?
know how I know you're a
Oh,
wonderful
me, oh
lady?
goodness.
Well, dear.
Well,
You know how I know
I'll
you're a
take
wonderful
a
lady?
mold and a bedroll over there.
Take another wonderful
I
one.
clear the floor.
You need an air mattress or anything?
You don't, not for now, you wouldn't know.
No, I used to sleep right on the floor with a blanket.
But I'm having more work done. I'm gonna do, I'm not
Gina,
baking
Gina,
before
you
I
all
go
right,
more
Pete?
public.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing my dental
Even
work.
though I got the
Uh-huh.
bad teeth. You all right, Gene?
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Trying to take a little weight off.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm okay up here, but back home
And
it's
that's
kind
it.
of
You don't look your best and feel your best. You can do your best.
Or I gotta
That's right.
make my whole back.
I agree with that.
You want,
Woo, that's gonna go flying.
Well, I think you've been doing this in your house since February,
what?
Will you fry
about-
that for me?
for
Bye.
most of the year.
Good night, Glennie.
Yeah,
Night,
Goodbye, dear
everybody.
Madeline.
Thanks
Good night,
for
Joyce.
your
Good to
help.
see you there,
Nice
so.
to see
Nice
you.
to see you.
Bye, Greg. See you later, alligator. You too. Alrighty. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, you don't look famished
See you
going out.
later. Take care.
Unlike when you came in, you don't look famished going
No,
out.
we don't. Did I bring my
Where's
purse in
your
here?
phone?
You
I
brought
Yeah, but I'm
it
looking for
in.
my pocketbook. What? I got it.
don't know about that.
See
Oh,
ya.
that's good you got
Yeah,
that.
you're not kidding.
Stay well
Look at
until
that.
we meet again.
Alright, good night, everyone.
Good
Bye-bye.
night, dear Madeline.
We'll be going in a few minutes too.
Yeah, oh, it's hot in here.
There's a lot of work to have to get done.
Alright, so take it easy.
That's the right time, 20 to 8. Some beautiful pictures, right? Are you a very good photographer?
Well, kind of
A videographer or?
above average. Yeah, a little bit above average, I think.
Gene, how do you feel?
I'm pretty
You
good.
took some of that.
Yeah, I took a lot of those. And
So I mean,
shoot,
Even though I got the bad eye.
I shoot, shoot a lot of these pictures and like a lot of those there. And
Yeah, they're all good pictures.
and I did those, and then if Glendora's doing something, I take the camcorder and I record Glendora with a camera, you know, or doing whatever, and we did a lot of stuff. So, and I don't know, I'm not a professional, but yeah, I know how to I try to take a good picture, you know, and I know how to do it. So.
nice, they were
Yeah,
really
they're all
nice.
good.
Hey, you know, maybe if I decide to do and follow through with a band, and you know, pictures are very important, especially if you're going to get a Facebook page and go on there.
Oh yeah.
People come to me, I don't have one right now. People
Oh,
keep
yeah.
coming up to me, you got to get a web page, you got to do a
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah.
I
Right.
said, well, you always would let them know that sometimes you could hook up with a guy who knows what he's doing with a good photographer.
Oh,
and
yeah.
follow you around.
Yeah, I could do that.
I have one
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah, there's a lot of Facebook and all the websites and all that. You gotta get get on like I'm on like Twitter, and Glendora's on Twitter, and I send tweets out, and if I'm mad about something, I'll send something out like about something like that. Sometimes I have to bite my tongue and watch what I say and all that. But that's the way, you know, the president tweets 10 times at night. You know, you don't know what he's going to say next, so you can't tell. So
what they're going to do, like I'm going to do, pictures are very important. You know, they help project what's mine.
Yeah.
That helps project further along the road. You know,
yeah.
I've had my picture taken many times. I always say if I had $1 for every time I knew my picture was taken by a private person alone, I'd be sitting pretty. I'm honest to God.
Yeah.
I've been in many of the newspapers with different ones that go around and look at me. I'm going to papers a lot.
Yeah, when you dance, you're all dressed up in a suit. You know, you dress up, and when you go dancing and all that, or but you look good, man. You look good when you look nice. You know, when you go out dancing. You know.
One of the jobs I used to do was I used to be a consumer secretary for the state of New York. That was one of my professions, and I used to take the women shopping. They liked my taste. And I really could teach them how to be a housewife, but some of them couldn't pass the test, just like them guys, you know. Nobody got them an operator. But because of that, whatever, if I pick something that I want to stand out, but not be too gaudy or too glitzy, most of the people notice what I wear because I wear one-of-a-kind thing that makes me look like a different kind of a man. I like jewelry. I will wear rings and necklaces and bracelets that befit me. And women notice that. But I've had many women say, how come men don't dress up like that too much anymore? I said, I don't know, maybe they don't have a taste for that. But I've always had a taste. So when I see something one of a kind, I put it on. Some people come up to me, where did you get that? I said, well, sometimes I design my own. Or I've got some more designs coming up, but I put my own themes on the back, but I have a logo on the front. Where the themes that I live by, 4 of them: love, live, laugh, learn. That's what I have in a circle. Around my silhouette of Travolta doing Saturday Night.
Travolta. Oh, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, well, that movie was great. I love that movie.
Oh, yeah.
I love Gene Kelly.
Yeah.
Singing in the rain.
Yeah, Gene Kelly.
With a glorious feeling that is. You gotta tap these movies. But I love that. And believe me, that's why I tell people, just a handful of people I'm willing to confide in. Don't say nothing about that, because if I start my band, I have a different playlist. Going way back, I remember all these songs in my head, some of the new ones. The young people say they will go crazy about some of the older songs that grew up, and you don't hear them anymore. But I believe I can enliven them up enough so everybody say, this is different. It's new and different. Instead of an ordinary band just playing the same old, same old. It's not only what you do, it's how you do it. Not only what you say, but how you say it. And I think that's just something that comes to me naturally. I feel so blessed. Now, I mean, most deaf people, you wouldn't think they could tell a tone. But in my mind, if I hear like a classical movie, song, Blue Danube, did you ever hear that?
The what?
Blue Danube?
Yeah, I heard of that.
In my mind, when I hear that song, and remember now, I gotta put when I say I hear, I put the word hear in quotation marks. So I hear different than you do.
Huh.
But all I can think of when the music is playing, I'm in the court of the Archduke. And all the musicians around, they got the violins and everything. Oh, ever so blue, I'm glory you've come in my dream. Oh. That's the way he's coming through. They got the violins and all the other ones going, even the piano playing.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
I remember I heard that song and I loved that one too from, who was it? On the Autumn Leaves, Roger Williams. Did you ever hear him?
Yeah, yeah. Right.
And I didn't know it until somebody told me a few years ago. He said, that was the largest selling instrumental record of all time. And I was a little boy, and somebody played the record, and I put my ear on there, and I said, wow, it wasn't any words to it.
Huh.
And I remember this music teacher, he just wrote a book, he's over in Hudson Valley. I said, you know when the guy hit that keys? That's the way those keys are sounding in my mind.
Yeah.
People say, even that guy's a musician. He said, Bobby, that's it. You've got that tone in my melody, because he knows where I'm coming from.
Oh, yeah.
I hear it different from you, but like people told me, you can do a reasonable imitation for someone who can't even hear that.
Oh, yeah.
Even your own voice.
Huh.
But I think that's, that's part of my enjoyment, because if I didn't have that motivation, I probably would say, what the heck, I don't want music to me, nothing.
Oh,
But
that's...
I'm a little step ahead of that in a different way.
Huh.
But you,
Good night, dear.
I told a girl so long for a while, why I love your style. You make it so worthwhile in a beautiful pile. And you do. For what you do here, thank you.
Jean, are you all right,
nice.
Jean?
That was very nice.
Jean,
Very
you're all right,
nice.
are you, dear?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sweeties. Good night. God be
Thanks
with you
a
and
lot
God
for
preserve you.
everything. It's great. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, folks.
Yeah, Jean,
Bye.
Jean, do you drive or?
Yeah, I
do you do the
drive,
driving
but
at all?
I'm not driving. No,
Oh,
he
no.
drives.
Oh, you drive? Oh,
Yeah,
really?
I don't drive any distance.
Oh, really? Oh,
Not
Just
anymore.
remember, I'm Beth, I'm not ignoring you.
uh-huh. No, okay. Well, it's good to meet you. There's
I hope
That's
we
pretty-
do that, yeah.
That's pretty good, so. Alright, so.
He's a perfect cook, but you never saw a better dressed dishwasher than him. Did you?
Yeah, right, it is.
Glendora, did you ever see a better dressed dishwasher than him? Not me.
So, no,
I
it's
like
like
to
a,
put the light touch on like it's
It's a high,
really serious.
no, it's a high.
I hope
Grace
we
and
did
peace.
that. You did a wonderful job, you're lucky to have you.
Alright, yeah, thanks for coming, so.
Yeah.
It's
Take
nice to
care
meet you,
now.
but. Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to
Yeah,
see you,
take
but.
care.
Have a happy holidays.
One more.
and
Yeah,
everything
you
else.
too now. Yeah.
Well, we can make it back again, show them we work.
You're
Alright,
really
so-
kidding.
Alright,
As
so.
long as she stays in good health, that's the most important.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
so,
she's
yeah.
still good, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah, so, yeah, but no doctors or no.
Yeah,
I'll get you a
that's
drink of
great.
water.
But if you go to
That's the main thing.
the doctors and you go get checked up and they'll give you all kinds of pills.
Oh,
They'll
yeah.
find something
Yeah.
wrong, so they'll find something wrong. But all right, take it easy. Good to see you.
Like the Irish say, stay well till we meet again. May
Yeah.
the Lord hold in the palm of his hand and so that.
All right, bye now. Then. Take it easy.
Greg, will you bring .com a cup of ice cold water?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Baby is, no baby, don't baby, please don't do that.
Cold water. Okay, sure. Yeah, we got some here. Yeah, she drinks it, right? Okay. Okay, here we go. There we go. So, all right.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, oh, here you go. There you go. She'll take that. So.
Thank you very much.
Well, what do you think? I don't know what to say there, son. I don't know what to say.
Well, everybody had a good time, I know that.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess I didn't. I shut the camera off here, but that's all, folks.
I enjoyed it.
And that's another one for the books in November 2017.
First voice message. You could call back number.
What's that about?
I think that was Bob last night calling
I'm
you up.
calling about your dinner tonight. Would you please call back? My number is 283-3119. My name is Jean. Thank you.
It's all taken care of.
Yeah.
That was Jean. She came to the supper last
Yeah.
night.
End of message. To erase
Delete.
this message, press 7. To send a reply
Press
message,
7.
press message erased.
Okay.
End of new messages. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press 2.
Press
To
1.
change your personal option. To listen to the messages you've deleted during this session, press 5. To exit, press star.
I think that's it. I think
No, press 2.
There's 2.
You have no messages in your mailbox.
Hooray. Okay,
To listen
keep
to
it
your
there and
messages,
we'll
press
tell the
1.
folks a joke.
To send a message, press 2.
Okay.
Okay.
To change your personal options, press 4.
Press 4.
To disconnect, press personal option. To turn message waiting indicator on or off, press 1. To change administrative options, press 2. To record greetings, press 3.
Press 3.
For pager notification setting, greetings. To change your personal greeting, press 1.
Press
To
1.
create your to select a standard greeting with your telephone number, press 1. To select a standard greeting with your name, press 2. Personal greeting, press 3.
3.
To exit, press stop. Your greeting has been recorded as
Press
Miss
star. Press star.
At the tone, record your greeting. At the end of your greeting,
Okay,
press
folks,
pound.
here we are with a joke. Today's joke. The boss said to his secretary, "Your work is really improving. It doesn't take us as long to do it over."